fọwọ́ lẹ́rán ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ dìde. Àfojúsùn wa kó lè rọrùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ lábẹ́ ìlú àdókè ká ṣe ra wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá ẹsẹ̀ tí ilé kó ìfẹ́ àti ìṣọ̀kan ló yẹ wá àgbọ́ra ẹni yé kò yẹ láàrin wa ká sowọ́pọ̀ kó lè dá one voice ohùn kan ká fẹnu kò síbì kan torí ilẹ̀ wa tẹnu wa bá kò ohun gbogbo máa dẹ̀rọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà ṣàlàfẹ́. Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délé. Ìṣọ̀kan ní àgbájọwọ́ la fi sọ ọ̀kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣe ra wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Gbogbo gómìnà gúúsù ìwọ̀ oòrùn ó yá ẹ dìde kíá ẹ dìde sọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ Odùduwà ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ wọ̀nyí ṣàlàfẹ́. Gbogbo ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ má fọwọ́ lẹ́rán ẹjọ́ ẹ dìde. Àfojúsùn wa kó lè rọrùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ lábẹ́ yìí ẹjọ́ ẹ dìde. Ìṣọ̀kan lè mú wa délé lérò. Àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohùn kó lè mú wa dókè ká ṣe ra wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátá ẹ̀jẹ̀ àròdù ká má ṣe jọ́ máa lè rárá ni mo sọ. Àti rí bó ṣe ń lọ ẹjẹ́ ká dìde fómìnira wa ilẹ̀ Oòduà. Orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà ṣáàlà ń bèrè àsìkò ti tó ẹ dìde. Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délé lẹ́ni àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohùn kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣe ra wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Ọmọ Yorùbá nílé àti lókè òkun ẹ dìde fórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà. Àti rí bí Nàìjíríà ṣe rí ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ wa jẹ́ kó jọ wá lógún láṣẹ ní ká dìde ẹ dìde kálẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà kíákíá. Sábà lórílẹ̀-èdè wa ọkàn wa balẹ̀ a ó máa jó mùkúlùkù kẹ́kẹ́. Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délé lérò. Àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà ohùn kan ló lè mú wa dókè ká ṣe ra wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Ká ṣe ra wa lọ́kàn ẹnu wa kò. Orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà ṣàlàfẹ́. Orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà á tẹ̀ wá lọ́wọ́. Àwa di mímúṣẹ. Mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa rí. Àwa di mímúṣẹ. Aláwa di mímúṣẹ. Àwa di mímúṣẹ. Prọfẹ̀sọ̀ Akíntóyè. Àwa di mímúṣẹ. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Àwa di mímúṣẹ. Aláwa di mímúṣẹ. Àwa di mímúṣẹ. Ìbá ìdè 50 of Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò. Bàmí Gani Adams. Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò bàmí o. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Oòduà àgbẹ̀ gbogbo wa pátá. Chief Alhaji Sunday Igboho. Ìgbòho bọ̀rẹ́. Ẹ kú ìfarajì ilẹ̀ bàbá wa. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun mo kí yín o. Koiki Media. Koiki mo kí yẹ. Ó kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Koiki Heritage Media ń kọ́. Heritage Media ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Oòduà àgbẹ̀ gbogbo wa. Èrèlú Àbíkẹ́ Adé. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Citizen AY Ayọ̀ Ògúndìmọ̀. Ẹ mà kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. A ò ní gbèrè tìjú láì. Ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK. Ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK. Màmá ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Bá mi tọ́jú ìyá èwe o. Ìyá èwe gbogbo UK pátápátá. Ó lè yọ àjọ ń ṣe ni. Oòduà nation tiwa ni o. Aláwa àníṣòwò ẹ o. bá ti bọ́ sí tó ń kọ́. èmi àdèmájò máa yọ. àwọn ọmọdé sọ pé. àwọn àgbà náà sọ pé. gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lókè òkun. wọ́n pariwo kárakára. wọ́n fẹ́ olú wọn. wọ́n ló dẹ̀ tún wà wọ́n yéye. tó bá bọ́ sí tọ́kọ́. gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá pátápátá. ìyá Oòduà. ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK mo kí ẹ bí ẹ. Ìbà Gani Adams. ó dẹ̀ wá wù mí yéye. Chief Sunday Igboho ló tún sọ pé. máa jó mukulumu kẹ̀kẹ́. Ṣáínì jí kọrinkọrin. Bàbá lórílẹ̀‐èdè Oòduà.
And a very good afternoon and welcome to the 16th day of October 2020. The time is exactly 28 minutes past 12 and I would like to say good afternoon and welcome to another awareness of the Yoruba self-determination. We're here for only one reason and one purpose only: to continue to educate and enlighten and prepare the minds of millions of people around the world, including the non-Nigerians, that something is about to happen. Something would happen and the world will change eventually. It is not the first time that countries break away out of countries. Yugoslavia, Soviet Union, Sudan. And there's still more countries like Scotland. The Scottish want to break away from this country called Great Britain. They want to have an independent Scotland. So we will not be also the last to ask for something of a country called Location 9, as some of you will call it. A lot of people have asked, what is Location 9? It's as simple as Nigeria, nothing more than that. But there is a meaning of that Location 9. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. How will that breakup happen is part of what we discuss every day. What are the necessary steps before a country can break up? The Yoruba self-determination. What next? A lot of people ask so many questions But what we are not doing is educating people of what even is a Yoruba, or what do we call self-determination. We've seen people coming out in their droves, coming out every day, demanding that NSAS and other happenings in the country is the situation. But we are asking for something different, completely different from what they are asking for. A total self-determination. We will continue to explain in details what we mean by Yoruba or self-determination as we know and understand it. So many people do not even understand kí ló ń pè gangan ní self-determination. Torí ibi tá bá ti mọ̀ tó ń pè ní self-determination, it will eliminate a lot of the problems that people are worried about. It is not until you go to a university that you will understand a lot of things. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to this most important part of the history of Location 419. We are here to enlighten and educate each other. The way forward. What next? So many people want to know what next. Let me play this video. I'm going to mute my mic. Let us just watch it for a while. And then I will come back.
Our story, the story of the Nigerian youth. As a child, I was told I was lucky to be born a Nigerian. I was told that my land flowed with milk and honey and that we were the giants of Africa. I was told that we represented the black race and that my country was on the path to greatness. Some of my schools had doors, windows, and some tables, while some had no doors, no windows, no tables, and no form of electricity. I could hardly hear my teachers over the din of Lagos generator. I was promised books that never came and taught by those who themselves needed teaching. This was my foundation. I started life disadvantaged through no fault of mine. My parents made me promises based on the promises the government made to them. I was told that blackouts would soon be a thing of the past. I was told that water was coming to my area. I was told that the roads in my neighborhood would soon be tarred. I stood under the sun to thank the governor for using taxpayers' money to give my school some tables. He carried me up and in a loud voice said, "This is the future of Nigeria." They all said I was the future, but their actions clearly showed they didn't believe there was a future. As I prepared for university, I found out that no matter how hard I work, that my name, religion, and the part of Nigeria that I came from mattered more than my hard work. My parents never told me that it was more important to buy handouts than to read. They never told me I was the object of my lecturer's affection. They never told me that a 4-year program could take 6 years. They never told me that some of my lecturers were the grandmasters of the confraternities. I was not told that it was easier to save money to pay for whatever grades I wanted than to read for the grades. I am now a graduate despite and in spite of it all. 2020 is here and I am searching for Vision 2020. I guess they never knew 2020 would come so soon. I still don't have water. My roads are still not tarred, and yes, I can still hear the generators humming away. The 5-year-old APC government says I should blame the previous PDP government, so I look for all the umbrella-carrying politicians. But lo and behold, they are all carrying brooms now. What to do? Umbrella or broom? Broom and umbrella. I need a job. This is who I am. I am the Nigerian youth. I am not lazy, neither am I corrupt. I could compete globally if I had the right tools. My Nigerian education has not prepared me for the world in which I live in. I would work if the jobs were available. I would farm if the farmlands were safe, if I had guaranteed off-takers for my produce, or if I had access to processing facilities within my area. I could start an online business if I had access to steady power, good and affordable internet, money to buy a laptop, or access to a techno park with shared services within my district. There are so many things I could do if my government would provide the enabling environment for me to thrive. I've been meaning to tell you that your minimum wage doesn't cover my monthly transportation. You have said that the Nigerian youth will drive agricultural revolution, but conveniently forgot to mention that farmers are being killed every day. You have now promised to enlist 1 million Nigerian youth into the army to fight Boko Haram, the same Boko Haram that was created by a politician who roams the streets of Abuja freely, while tens of thousands have been killed and millions displaced. The same war that other nations use one precision-guided missile to end, while my government shares contracts for the supply of bullets and AK-47s. Daily, I see videos of our troops fainting because they lack water, pushing their armored personnel carriers or protesting one thing or the other. Sorry, but this is not the kind of job I want. I will consider enlisting only when I see your children enlisted and in the front lines. Those of you who created Boko Haram should bring your children back from Europe and America to fight Boko Haram. Your war, their fight.
And a very good afternoon and welcome to the awareness of a Yoruba self-determination. I will quickly allow what we do best, prayer. We need a lot of prayer at this junction. At this very junction, if anyone do not understand that I'm not talking about you coming to castigate and say we have been praying for the last 60 years. That is not what I'm talking about. I am talking about the prayer to the way forward of a Yoruba nation. That is the key. Let me also tell those that are watching us that this is a Yoruba platform. My people will speak in our local language. They will not be intimidated. I am using my own resources and my brand to bring the Yoruba self-determination. What am I so Yoruba? Whether they call during the show. At the point that you do not understand what they are saying, you might as well just be patient. I read all the comments as they're coming in, and I have the back end team that are doing the same thing. We don't like to use the word we remove anyone from the platform. But if you disrespect the platform, we would not have any other option by taking you out. We also appreciate all our non-Nigerians. If you think that I'm talking to the Biafra, because that's what a lot of people always think. Even the Englishman is hearing what I'm saying, that at some point, my people, my Yoruba people will speak the Yoruba. Welcome again and a very good afternoon. The time is exactly 12:38. I will allow the first prayer in the Christianity, the Islam, and also the tradition method to go through. Plus 447594050979. There will be a lot of noise at the background. I'm sure some of you are used to it. Some, maybe it might irritate you. You might want to leave the broadcast. You will hear the noise of the children at the background. You will hear the noise of some other things moving back and forth. If you think you are not comfortable, don't come and tell me what you think because I want to satisfy you. I'm not here to satisfy you. I'm here to break that shit hole called Nigeria. And I can do this broadcast anywhere, anytime, with any noise at the background. So if you think that you are not comfortable, please exit now. Because if you leave a comment that we think is out of proportion, we will remove you. It's as simple as that. The country is really boiling, if you don't know. But that is not our focus. Our focus is what next as a Yoruba self-determination, the way forward. What next? What do we understand by self-determination? Kí ló ń pè ní self-determination? I can monitor all the scenes. We are streaming on different channels as usual. We are live on YouTube, on Koiki Media. We are live on Instagram on Koiki Media. We are also live on Instagram on Olayomi Koiki. We are live on Facebook on Olayomi Koiki and Koiki Media Oduduwa page, Koiki Media Facebook page. We are also live on the Mix LR. We are live on 3 channels on Twitter, and all this is going out simultaneously. That means this message is filtering through different channels because we want to break away from Nigeria. So if somebody said, I don't have a Facebook, they will be watching these on Twitter. And like I said, 3 Twitter accounts simultaneously on the Yomex06, on Koiki Media, and the one called Aiko Farmer. I have converted all my platform into the fight for this Yoruba self-determination. A lot of people will say, why? What is the benefit? What do you want to gain out of this? I want to leave a good name behind. I want my name to go on record that I fought tooth and nails to break down Nigeria. I want my generation name to be remembered that there was a boy, there was a man that stood to the ground of the federal government and the international community and shut down Nigeria. I have said it here. If you're scared of the British, the American, the Japan, the Russia, I am not scared of any one of them. We will respect them, but they will respect a Yoruba self-determination to come into existence. If they refuse and they beat those behind it, we will come for every one of them, one way or the other, using the power and the tools of the media. We are not living in a dark age anymore. If a country is behind us not living as Yoruba people, we will bring them onto the media forum and the world will hear about them. What do we understand by self-determination? Because we need to first educate our people so that they can understand where we are coming from. What we are fighting for now is not for now. It's for the next 2,000, 3,000 generations to come. You can hear the noise. I told you. They are at home today. So you will hear those kind of noise telling you that, yes, I am fighting for them. I am fighting for your own generation as well. That is the reason why I am doing this. Monetary gain? You think this is because of monetary gain? I live in a conducive environment where I can make any amount and I will have gone out, go and do my job, come back, and then I sit down at home and I say, let Nigeria not be good. That's not my problem. But no, I refuse to be part of those. If those of you still thinking that Nigeria will be great, Nigeria is on real fire as we speak right now. Go and see Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. It's completely shut down as I speak to you right now for the protesters. The world will hear that there's a problem. And if we do not solve this problem quickly, there might be internal war that would then move into other sub-regions of African countries. So it is better now that the international community listen to us and let us go peacefully before it disintegrates into something else. You think I am joking? I'm sure a lot of you now realize that it is not about Koiki Media. Am I the one giving instruction to? Before people were calling, where are we going to hold? Now I am seeing banners. I am seeing all kind of information of where protesters are saying tomorrow we will be. There's a nationwide protest taking place tomorrow in Nigeria. You don't know that? Oh my Lord. Things are just warming up. You saw yesterday, Emso Oluomo came out and denied that he never sent any talk. The governor of Lagos State came out and denied that they never sent any talk. The world is now changing to a new world. A Yoruba nation is about to come out and a Biafra nation. What is it, I said, I am not giving instruction to the protesters. But do you know what? They've even employed private security just in case things go nasty. You don't know what is coming. Let's talk about the Yoruba self-determination. What next? What do we know about Yoruba self-determination? The right of the people to self-determination is a cardinal principle in the modern international law, binding as much of the United Nations as the authoritative interpretation of the Charter. That is the Yoruba self-determination we're asking for. Who is asking for NSAS? NSAS is just part of the game. They don't know what is coming. There is fire on the mountain. Run, run, run. Fire is coming. They thought I was the venom when I said some few things some few months back. They were looking at me. The people were putting all kind. Now, are you condemning the people that are saying now? Did you see the one that said legalize the gun and see? Let us play some let us play game. They are telling the federal government legalize the gun and see whether we can play Nintendo or somebody said to me late last night, it is the play. Which one is out now? Is it PS? I don't know all these games. I know we have Xbox there, but I don't even know whether it's the. I know we just have Xbox. But when I see the kids, the children using gun and playing those games, you will know that there's fire coming in Nigeria. Fire is brewing. The federal government thought they have the military, but they don't have the numbers. Military. Oh, Lord of mercy. A very good afternoon to a man that I respect so much. We have sat down together before he relocated to United States of America. The advocate of humanity. I am not fighting for now. I said I am fighting so that the next 3,000 generations come. We know that they will be free from the bondage of people that are holding them to ransom. You hear that? I said there will be a lot of noise at the background. You'll be hearing all those nursery rhymes. It tells you. Those are the things that people could not enjoy in that shit old poor country called Nigeria. A shit old. Let me respect and say good morning to Prince Eze Eyinacho, the advocate for humanity. The Niger area is the height of racism, evil, fraud, and injustice against humanity, both in the name as in geographical location. Discard in it now. I say good morning to Mamawa Ayo Brown, all the way from Dublin. I welcome every one of you. I will mention the name as we go along. Those that know that this man, Tojokoi, go and... Some of you have just come across me, maybe in the last 6 months. Go back and review. Somebody like Prince Eze Eyinacho will tell you. He has seen me over 6 years. He has seen the spirit in me. We have sat down so many times, even before we started talking about this. The fire is brewing and is about to collapse. Mofito Wotowoke Oshatola. Very good afternoon to you and welcome. The fire is brewing. The page is not being attacked. It's just that maybe I might take down 2 out of the broadcast so that we have, I think it's stable. Alaji Idris Muhyiddin Eshegawabami. I say thank you to all the prophet, the man of God. I have about 40 of them that speak to me randomly. I have spoken to one today already. 40 man of God saying now that they saw this coming, but they never knew that this boy, this man, will be the one uttering some of these utterances. They saw it. I want to read Some of the man of God knew Nigeria is gone. Is gone. One called me this morning. He said that there is no retreat, no surrender. Nigeria is gone. But we should be prayerful for the new nation that is about to be birthed. Nelson Okpeyemi Campbell, thank you very much. Babawa Alhaji Kunle Shitu, thank you very much. Yes, I know, Heritage just finished. We are all walking around the clock. We have become your new media. Forget about these channels, all this nasty contraction, TVC. They cannot tell you that Nigeria will break. They can't. They don't have the will and the power to tell you that. They can't. Sorosoke, Benny. Sorosoke. Nigerians are now saying, Soro. You know, before, they were putting their voice down. Now they are saying, Sorosoke. Let me quickly, you know, before we had the rally, people were calling me, where's the location? Now, location is nowhere to be. Location is everywhere in Nigeria now. You know, when we wanted to do the rally, people were asking us, where is the location for the rally? I remember some people call me, but you said Ojota, now everywhere is done Dabaru. But I will make sure that the voice of the Yoruba nation continue to be up there. It's coming. We are free from the bondage of the shaku shaku. You see this harm, you cannot bring it down. You can see it behind me. They will try to bring it down, but it's not possible. It is not possible. Ade Omoluabi Odudua, Olaiwola Matthew, Ajoke Proper, Barika the Jima to all our Muslim brothers and sisters. Oluwafemi Olajide, Fumi Aish, Prince Adewumi, Princess Agbeke, Onyeka Sugar, Emeka Okafo, Alhaji Isa Owolabi, Olatunji Aderele, Isiaka Olagunju. I just call you Chineka. No, let me pronounce that again. Onak Inwe Chineka. I hope I pronounced your name and I didn't massacre it. Victor Yemi Chidi. And I'll continue to say to those of you, we have been put on bondage. Now the spirit is out on everybody. They're not asking. You know, they were saying, you know, before they would say, come home and come and protest for us. Now they're not telling us to come home anymore. They want to take in charge for themselves. Let us hear quickly some of what is happening right now. Nigeria is on fire. Real fire. The country is about to end. But let's pray that it ends peacefully. Because as things are happening, oh my Lord, things can go the other way around if care is not taken. A very good afternoon and welcome. Let me change my scene. We come back to what next for the Yoruba. But this is some of the images. It might look like NSAS, but it is far bigger than NSAS. Don't come here and tell me, oh, where is N? No. These people out now is a bigger thing more than NSAS. I'm just trying to scroll down and show you. These just played out not too long ago. They are not joking. Oh, I think it's back on live again. Let's go straight to the live one. Live. This is live. You can hear that. You can see that now people are not asking us to come home and help them to protest. This is a live as I speak to you right now. You see? You hear that? It's getting hot. Sorosoke. Bomusoke. When they say Sorosoke, they are telling themselves, Speak up. Nobody can bring the voice down anymore. Let me mute the background one. Let me just mute the background one and you can just continue to. That is a live feed. And it's happening simultaneously everywhere. There's fire on the mountain. A very good afternoon if you've just joined us. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. The government thought they were dealing with the diaspora shouting for the breakup or the amalgamation or finish up Nigeria. But now they are trying to figure out how to deal with these ones in Nigeria. Because these ones in Nigeria, okay, I have a live report as well from one of our correspondents in Ibadan. A very good afternoon and welcome. Okay, I'm going to put you on speaker. Just hold on. We're live. You know I am live. So you are going to give me a report first of what is happening, where you are, where the situation is. I'm going to put it on speaker. So let's speak straight to our correspondent in Ibadan. Go ahead. What is the situation on ground at the moment?
Situation reports is around the protest because we are having two protests in Oyo State presently.
Okay, what do you mean by two? What do you mean by two protests? Explain to us. Go ahead.
There are some people that start their protest early in the morning and they are moved from Gate towards Verge and they are going to challenge. That's where they are going to. So I was there when I get another information that there are some another set of people protesting at Iwo Road.
Okay.
So I went there to join them.
Okay.
But looking at the situation there, those people that are protesting around the road, they are smoking, drinking, and they block the road.
Okay.
But those that protest to challenge, they are doing it peacefully while some are controlling traffic, some are picking all these, how they are littering the ground, and they are all corporate. They dress in a responsible manner. But
Okay.
the one at Iwo Road, looking at them, seem as a set of people because all of them did not dress well.
Okay.
They are smoking at the main road.
Okay. So in terms of these protesters, because you got there, and I'm gonna play the video that you sent to me earlier. You know their demands. What is their demand? At least the government have answered them. Why are they on the street still protesting? What are they protesting for? What are you getting? What are you hearing from them?
What I hear from some of them were saying it's not only about SARS alone, but Nigerian has failed us on agricultural side. Nigerian has failed us infrastructural, education, electricity, all those things. Nigeria have really failed them and they want to put an end to it. So that SARS is just a tip of what they are planning of.
So what you are saying now is they are no longer talking about just NSAS. They are now also agitating for something else. If I want to hear you right.
Yes, not only NSAS.
Okay.
Although the SARS also is also there. Because those people, according to one of them, he said in Nigeria will be better to start from the police. If police can stand for people's rights and they can fight for the citizen.
Wọ́n ní kó sọ̀rọ̀ sókè máa yí wọ́n ní kó sọ̀rọ̀ sókè sí.
Yes, now so they are trying to say, okay, not only that SARS, they just want them to reform the police. Let the police be responsible. Let them have a good salary so that they too can be able to work for us. And not only that, also that police, that NSAS, they just use that as the main this thing. And if you see the picture I sent to you, at the back of their shirts, they spell out the NSAS that they are talking about.
Okay.
And I think the E stands for education stuff. And they just spell it out. They spell everything out today. I sent the picture to you. You can forward it to them too. Okay. But the Iwo Road people, no, and most of them just hold blank that they should NSAS.
There was something you told me when I spoke to you before coming live. You said they were well organized. Explain to us, what do you mean they were well organized?
At the people in the morning that
Yeah.
are going to challenge.
Okay.
Most of them dress neatly.
For the 1 minute, for the benefit of our listeners that are not from Southwest, where exactly is challenge? Just give us a kind of understanding of where challenge is. Is that in Lagos? Is that in Kwara? What part of Nigeria are you talking from right now? What part of Nigeria?
From Ibadan, Oyo State.
Ibadan, Oyo State. Okay, go ahead. Yes. Continue.
So what I said is they are organized is they dress corporates. The pressmen are among them. They have some press crew that follow them because I can see PCOS among them and Channel TV are among them, and some TV broadcasters are among them, and also among the team they have traffic control team among them, and some sanitation team among them. So that seems they are organized. Even in the morning, I can see some soldiers passing the road for them, stopping vehicle and all those things for them to pass.
So okay, yes, go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead.
But for this one at Iwo Road, it's just those guys smoking and they block the road.
Okay, what?
Sanitation, traffic control.
Okay, I am just looking at the picture you sent to me this morning. Sorosoke, hashtag end police brutality for better Nigeria. The true meaning of NSAS, education and economic reform, national constitution reform, debt accountability, security reform, anti-people's policy cancellation, restructuring, save the cost of government, power by supportive mothers. Tell me, some of these people that you spoke to this morning before we played the video, what was their engagement when you were asking them those questions? Again, you're speaking to live on the telephone is our correspondent in Ibadan, giving us the latest information of what is happening. Go ahead.
I didn't get the question, sir.
What I'm saying is that just those that you spoke to this morning, give us the understanding of what you engage with them. When you ask those questions and their feelings with this protest.
Actually, when I met one of them, they said, because I introduced myself to them, I said I want to ask them some few questions. He said, no wahala, no problem. Even most of them said I should not snap their face, I should not take their face. But later I now tell them what question I want to ask them. It's all about why they are here and what they want. And is NSAS only the problem of Nigeria? They now say, if that's the case, you can do the video recording. And most of them were saying they are all tired of fake promise, short-term solution that Nigeria used to provide. They want a long-term solution, not a short. That's the summary of all most of them are saying.
All right, just the last question from you. Are there other parents with them as well? Do we have any parents following them?
Parents?
Yeah. Are they just all youth, or do we have adults going along with them in the protest?
They are all youth. Only the adult I can see among them is those selling things along the road. They also join them and they will go back to their shop. They will come out, join them, go back to their shop. But those that are really doing the protest, moving from one place to another, they are all youth.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Matthew. Reporting all the way from Ibadan, where the ongoing saga of the protest is taking place. Thank you very much for your time, and keep us posted the situation on ground, and we'll come back to you again. Thank you very much, and keep safe. Bye-bye. Well, that is a live report from one of our correspondents in Ibadan. Lára àwọn tí wọ́n ń bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun. Continue to support Koiki Media. We will break up Nigeria. We will enlighten the people. What next is what a lot of you have been asking us. These were part of what I received. You can see nationwide protest on the 19th of October is getting bigger. It's growing every day. It's not ending anytime soon. Peaceful nationwide march on Saturday, the 17th, meeting point, Akakpo bus stop, Ajegunle. Abeokuta mega protest is already ongoing as we speak right now. Even they say refreshment is available. Do you know? They say refreshment is available. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. The lazy youth are finally waking up. Ishola Olalekan. They are not even asking us to come back home anymore now, to come and help them. Another one started somewhere in, where's the location of these? Uyo. Uyo, full-time. This one say full-time protest, calling for the outright disband of SARS and advocating for good governance in Nigeria. So it is not just SARS anymore. End SARS, no job, no electricity, no. You see now that their demand is changing every day, is expanding. Let's take a caller all the way from Lagos. What is the situation? What is the situation report, Leko? What is the situation report? Okay, okay, all right. All right, I'm gonna do that now straight away. All right. Okay, that is the situation report. I'm told that we should go live with them as well, all the way in Ikorodu, where presently as well there is ongoing situation. Let's see if we can get the signal yet. The signal is still there. This one is different from Ikorodu. The caller that called me now says he has sent me a link. Situation report is happening everywhere. Nigeria is on fire. Nigeria is about to break. But before it breaks, more people must be enlightened. Let us release the audio here and hear what they're saying. Once again, very good morning and welcome to those that have joined us. We have another caller. Let's go that caller while I'm trying to come up with the broadcast that is happening in Ikorodu right now. Ikorodu is really on fire. Go ahead, my caller. Oladejo is the one doing this.
My name is Ebere Chukwu. I'm calling you from Ilesha, Osun State.
Ilesha, Osun State. What is the update in Ilesha, my brother? Go ahead.
My brother, the lazy youth, the oppressor, call us as the leader us to come on the street and show the world that we are not lazy.
Wow.
The only that we into cage. And very soon the cage will break and the cage will break, everyone will be free.
So what you are saying, my brother, if I can hear you right, is you are telling me that the cage, nobody wants to get the bread, everybody wants to get the key out of the cage.
Yes. Now, very soon, we are going to celebrate Oduduwa Nation.
By God's grace.
Celebrate Oduduwa Nation and celebrate Biafra Nation.
By God's grace. By God's grace.
So God will do it for us.
Thank you very much. Wow, that maybe people. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, that is the latest. Maybe you want to give us your own latest report as well. The line is open, and I will take calls and let us make it a more interactive. I'm trying to bring up the ongoing one in Ikorodu as we speak right now. I think I've been able to connect with it now. I'm going to bring that up quickly. Celebration is live as well. What's going on there? Everything is about to go bust. Everything will go bust. But one thing is, the Yoruba nation, what is the way forward? I'm just trying to get the link up and running, the one in Ikorodu as we speak right now. Once again, Nigeria at the verge of breakup. A very good afternoon if you've just joined us. Also, Citizen AY is live. Yes, very, very good. We must all continue to put pressure on the government. Share all the links as you're saying them. Let us shut down Nigeria as quickly as we can. I'm trying to bring up the one in Ikorodu right now. I have already posted it on the timeline, but I still can't see that yet. I guess this should be it. This should be it. Okay, the link keeps breaking. Is it possible that link needs to be sent to? Okay, let's stay with this for now while we are still trying to get the other ones out. Bonjour, voilà, Balogun Bode, Moki Bobointi, Etidara Pomowa. One thing we must understand is, as all this is happening, we should also not lose focus. The Ikorodu is right there, but I'm trying to bring it onto the screen right on the moment. But the one you are watching now, let us go and get the audio from it, and then I will come back straight to you. Okay, it's just more of music being played. Let us leave that. The image running. I can see the situation in Ikorodu. Let me ask that these. Okay, I know what to do. I'm trying to send these to my other Facebook because they've sent it as a start watch, and that's where the problem is. And the start watch, I'm struggling to bring that up. Once again, a very okay, I know what to do. Okay, and I found the person that sent it. Okay, let's do this way. Let me look for the person. Ola Dejo. Okay, Ola Dejo. That is the name. Okay, and that way I could see the situation much better. It's also ongoing in Ikorodu from what I'm told. Let's see if we can pick that. Okay, it's not coming up. All right, let's hold on to that. Yoruba self-determination is what we are talking about. A Yoruba self-determination is what we are talking about right now. A lot of people wants to know what next. What next means? Moki Mamawa Priscilla A. Ajayi. Thank you very much. We will bring up the one in Ikorodu in a minute. I've seen it already. I'm just preparing it for every one of us. Ikorodu is on fire. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ lọ bá màmá wa Akínbóyèdé. Ẹ káàbọ̀ màmá, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Ẹ wá nìyẹn, ẹ bá wa dá sétò náà. A ti wà lórí ètò màmá, ẹ bá wa dá sí, ẹ dá gbóhùn yín, ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Olúwa dúró tì yín, àdúrà yín á gbà.
Àmín.
Ṣé rí nǹkan tí èdè bá ti ń bẹ̀ ni pé mo gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ kan ní àná ní pé àwọn ọba kan wọ́n ń gba owó tó tó yẹn. Èmi ò fẹ́ kí a fi dá wọn rárá yí pé torí ọ̀nà fẹ́ ṣe meeting kan náà ní 28. Kò sí tó ń jẹ́ àtúntò Yorùbá nation ó fẹ́ dá dúró. Kájẹ́ kó yé wọn pé meeting wọn tó bá ṣe. Nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kó ti bẹ̀ jáde ni pé àwọn faramọ́ sí àwọn ọmọ wọn fẹ́ láti dá dúró. Kì í wá ṣe tí ọba nìkan, àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n fẹ́ kí ẹ̀kọ́ tó jẹ́ pé ń gbowó tọ́lẹ̀ tí ń talẹ̀ Yorùbá tó fi ń ta Yorùbá tí sọ wọ́n sóko ẹrú kọ́ dẹ́kun ní gbígbà. Torí tí wọ́n bá dá dúró ẹlòmíràn ẹ̀kọ́ yìí tó jẹ́ pé ìṣòro tó máa dé fún owó yìí ò ní kà. Ọ̀pọ̀ lè dé tí ò ní jẹun. Ọ̀pọ̀ ló bímọ tí ò lè fún ló já bí pé ṣó ti yó ṣe bí wọ́n ń rí. Ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo ojú ọ̀nà mọ́tò ńlá sí tẹ́ẹ̀dì tẹ́lá ńlá sí àwọn èèyàn sábà bí ọ̀nà tí ò dá àwọn náà jẹ́ rí. À ń dára níbi tó ń gbé bàdé yẹn kọ́ dá dúró bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé tí wọ́n bá gbowó lọ́wọ́ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ṣé wọ́n lè ṣe ilé ayé wọn àti báwọn wo ló fọ́ ba lówó tẹ́lẹ̀? Ṣé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ló fún wọn lówó tẹ́lẹ̀ ní ọba tẹ̀sí wà tẹ́lẹ̀ ọba wà ní ọba tó wà ní Kùránì? Ó wá jẹ́ pé owó yẹn wá jẹ́ fọ́ọ̀mù nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe mọ́ títí mọ́ gómìnà títí máwọn ìbọn ńláńlá tó yẹ kọ́ àwọn ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Tó lè jẹ́ pé irọ́ ni wọ́n ń pa. Àmọ̀ràn ti wípé láàyè yẹn kọ́ máa dáwọ́ ẹ̀ dúró. Ó máa tẹ̀síwájú lórí ẹwà àwọn tí wọ́n náà ṣe láàyè fún ọ̀rọ̀ sáyẹ̀nsì. Ṣé bí wọ́n náà kọ́ náà la báwọn lánàá àgbàlá àgbàbọ̀ MC lòun lòun rán wọn, ṣé MC ló rán wọn?
Èèyàn kan ló rẹ̀ ń fi ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n mọ̀ ní pé ayé yìí wọ́n máa fi sílẹ̀ ìjọ kan. Gbogbo tó bá dẹ̀ gbé ṣe àwọn ní àjèrè ọmọ wọn àjẹrọ wọn àjẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n ìtọ́ ń tà wá fún Fúlàní ó ti pè. À ń lọ lé Yorùbá fẹ́ dá dúró. Àgbà tó tò àtọ̀tò nǹkan kan kò sí tó fẹ́ tò mo sọ fún yín. Mr. Betty mo ní láti ẹ̀ mo ní ìrẹ́ni tó káàkiri àyẹn. Mo jẹ́ títí tó di Ọlọ́run ṣẹ̀lẹ̀. Ìṣẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ń pè mí kì í ṣàtọ̀rọ̀ dànù. Mo rí ọwọ́ yẹn wọ́n káàkiri Nàìjíríà kúrò lókè. Wọ́n dẹ̀ karúgúdú wọn jù sílẹ̀ tó Nàìjíríà ò lè wá òkè mọ́ ti ṣubú ọ̀rẹ́dì. Òdẹ̀sẹ̀ tó lè gbé dìde nígbà tó fẹ́ gbé dìde máa ṣubú tó bá yá pàpà kò sí tó máa jẹ́ Nàìjíríà mi. Bí Ọlọ́run ti ń bẹ tẹ́mi ẹgbẹ́ láàyè tó tẹ́mi rí sọ sí nìyẹn o.
Ẹ ṣé gan màmá wa.
Ṣùgbọ́n má jẹ́ kí rálì yẹn lẹ́kìn tutù yẹn má jẹ́ kó tutù kó tó tètè gbé mi ìdìde. Káwọn gbọ̀ngàn kan mọ̀ ìpè ìkọ́tà ọmọ wọn fẹ́ rí ọjọ́ ìdílé kan bọ́ ọ̀fẹ́. Ẹ̀sìn tó jẹ wọn mọ́. Ó jẹ́ pé ní ìdí àti jẹ wọn mọ́ lọ́jọ́ alẹ́ kò gbọ́dọ̀ tọ́mọ ẹ̀ tó kò sípẹ̀. Kò gbọ́dọ̀ ta tó pẹ̀lú bàtà tó pẹ̀lú kí ló fẹ́ fún jẹ. Ìtọ́ ọkàn tó ti ṣe síwájú àṣekàdérò. Ìtọ́ náà bá ṣàwálẹ̀ máa mọ̀ sọ pa tiwọn. Olúwa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ sàn.
Àmì Jésù. Ẹ ṣé gan màmá wa. Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan màmá. Let's open up the phone line for those of you that would like to also contribute as we go into this broadcast this afternoon. Ayodeji Williams, a very good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mamawa Esther Adetong JP. Mama, good talk. No, àwọn ọmọ mi wà tó sọ̀rọ̀ kò ń ṣe láti Kòròdú láti Ogun State làwọn ti bá wa sọ̀rọ̀. A prophetess as well. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó wà lórí Instagram that is also watching us as well. Thank you very much, each and every one of you. I can also read your comment. Ayeni on Instagram, and also those of you. Felix, thank you very much. Olatiwale Matthew. Also those of you on all different platforms. I hope you've all also signed the petition and the poll. Let us remember, okay, the signal there has gone. Let's come back here. The signal is still on here. The fire is still burning right here. So the fire is still burning, as you can see with the youths there. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. The poll is still ongoing. Let us not get carried away. Moshood Ibrahim, thank you very much. Okay, we lost all the signal. So let us just come back and look at the self-determination. That is where we were looking at. We will get more signal and we will go back into all those signal again. What is a self-determination? When something is called self-determination, self-determination, the right of a person to self-determination, is the cardinal principle in a modern international law that is binding as much on the United Nations as authoritative. What next is what people are asking. What do we do to come out of Nigeria? Coming out of Nigeria to have our own self-determination, a country out of their contraction called Nigeria. It will involve a lot of work. Let us hear the UNPO. Self-determination in the international law. The principle of self-determination is prominently embodied in Article 1 of the Charter of the United Nations. Earlier, it was explicitly embraced by the US President Woodrow Wilson, by Lenin and others, and it became the guiding principle for the restructuring of Europe. Okay, I believe we have a caller. I'm going to slow down and take that caller. Hello, Eka Bosoreto. Orúkọ yín bo lẹ tin pè wá. Ẹ káàsán láti bí bàbá.
Orúkọ tèmi ni Ajani Baba Ibefa.
Eka Bosoreto bàbá.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ ìlú.
Àwa nìyẹn.
Adẹ̀kú kó lè dáa.
Ó ti dá ní ká sọ.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run Yorùbá nation yẹn. Ọlọ́run ti gbà fún wa.
Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Gbogbo ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ dìde pé kò ní ṣeé ṣe, a fi wọ́n pìtàn ẹ̀ ni.
Àṣẹ.
gbogbo àtìlẹ́yìn tí Ọlọ́run máa ń fún àwọn ẹ̀dá láti ṣàṣeyọrí lọ́lọ́run máa fún gbogbo wa. Mo kí yín ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Ibì kan náà lèèyàn ń gbà wọlé. Wọ́n lè sọ pé EndSARS ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n tó ní ká ń fẹ́. Nígbà kan ẹ rántí mo sọ̀rọ̀ kan fún yín pé tá a bá dúró síbì kan kíákíá làwọn ará bí yẹn máa yí wa ká. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tó bá di pé oníkálukú wà ní ibi gbogbo tó oníkálukú scatter káàkiri, wọ́n á wà overwhelmed. Wọn ò tí ì mọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Tó bá jẹ́ ìjọba ló bá fáwọn èèyàn ló ń jẹ lọ́jọ́ kan, billions lẹ máa gbọ́. Wọ́n ń tọ́jú àwọn èèyàn tó ń jáde o, wọ́n ń jẹun o, wọ́n ń fọkànbalẹ̀ o. Kò sẹ́ni tí ó sọ pé billions kankan ni wọ́n gbé jáde lórí wọn. Àṣírí wọn ti tú. Gbogbo àṣírí wọn tó dẹ̀ kò máa tú ni.
Okay, Enisoro is getting interesting because right there in front of the Lekki toll gate, they are about to start the Muslim prayer. That means things is getting hot. And on Sunday, they will hold also the church service. Egbon's okay, I'm going.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni bàbá mi, ẹ ti sọ pé ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ti mẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá.
Mo kàn ní kẹ́ dárúkọ inú orúkọ yín wà sí mo mọ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká kó dẹ̀ síbẹ̀.
Mo mọ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Ṣé ẹ rí ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ kan ní tí mo gbọ́ lórí ètò, inú mi dùn nígbà tí ẹ rán àwọn èèyàn wa létí pé ọ̀rọ̀ pà ń lọ lẹ́kan òṣẹlẹ̀ o. Bẹ́nìkan bá fẹ́ lọ wẹ̀ kẹ́nìkan dúró tì ká máa ṣe handing and taking over ni. Nítorí bàbá là lọ lé pẹ́ ti sọ tòótọ́ ni àti padà ó ti parí nìyẹn. Tí ọmọ bá ń ké tí ìyẹ́ ò bá tí ì fún lọ́yàn kò ní yé ké, gbogbo ará àdúgbò a máa bá wọn dá sí ni. Gbogbo ayé tí ń gbọ́n sí i wọ́n máa bá wa dá sí. Ní tí mo tún wá fẹ́ sọ ni pé tí wọ́n bá ti ń try pé kán máa arrange àwọn èèyàn máa fún wọn lówó, kán máa fight against àwọn protesters tí yẹn ò bá fẹ́ lọ, wọ́n á tún dárú ọgbọ́n kan bíi pé ókè o ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn kan náà sọ pé àwọn ń ṣe rally òkè rally tí wọ́n wà violent, wọ́n á sọ pé rally yẹn wà violent yẹn làwọn tó bá mú kó tán mutí tán bọ́ sójú títì tán extort àwọn yẹn ò ń ṣe true protesters.
Bí irú ìtí rìpọ́tà wá fún wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
Níwò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n gbogbo yẹn àwọn arẹnjí ni arẹnjí pàdípàdí arẹnjí bí àṣà bàbá Fẹlá òun ni. Tá a bá ti rírú àwọn yẹn àpariwo wọn síta pé ẹ̀yin ẹran àwọn ilé wa àwọn ń ṣara wa. So ìyẹn ni tí mo tó dàtú wá kàn ní pé Ọjọ́ta náà káwọn èèyàn wa lọ́jọ́ta káwọn náà dìde. Tán bá ti mú bẹ̀ yẹn bàbá
gbogbo ti wálẹ̀.
Ọbẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́.
Ìyẹn kan tẹ̀ sọ pé kó shut down gbogbo Ìkòròdú road. Ìkòròdú dẹ̀ ni wọ́n wà ní ọ̀sán yìí. Wọ́n ní tó bá ti cut out Ìkòròdú kúrò. I think what they need to start doing now is, wọ́n wà lórí Lagos expressway láàárọ̀ yìí. Everywhere Lagos is completely shut down anyway. But I think from Monday or this weekend, they are asking everybody now to come out on a full protest as well. Eshegoni Alagbawa, thank you very much. Eshegoni, I appreciate. Mama Kwenyileyin. Some people that called, they are encoded because of the nature of what they do. So I know the caller, and sometimes we also protect the identity of some of our callers. Again, another caller direct from Nigeria. A very good afternoon. Okay, that one has gone. Nigeria at the verge of breakup. I'm going to quickly say good morning or good afternoon. Some people are joining us from Canada. Lead On, one of our own from Canada, and also one of my sister. I don't like to mention her name, and I won't tell you which platform she's watching us from. I'm not going to tell you. You will not know that. Oh, thank you, Omodua. So you'll be hearing. What's that? Okay, just sit down, okay? So, Moki Antimino, Bagada, there's another one popping up from Bagada. I'm just seeing the image coming up. There's been a protest in Bagada where the expressway has been completely shut down in Bagada. A lot is happening, Moki, my auntie. Jire, a very good afternoon. I can cite you as well. Jamil, James Lincoln, Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is a scam. Nigeria is going to end. You are watching where they're about to do the Muslim prayer. We say Barika the Jimo to all our Muslim brothers. And on Sunday, we'll be having the church service in front of Lekki Toll Gate. Let's hear from what is happening down there at the moment. To we will just observe what is happening there, and that tells you that a lot is happening around the country, but we must continue to remain focused as well. That is the situation in Lekki Toll Gate. I'm also aware that they're going to be playing, showing them a football match. They'll be having the Sunday church service as well, right there as well. Let's change the scene and come back here while I wait and get more signal from other parts as well. I was talking about the Yoruba self-determination according to the UNPO and also United Nations. Let's go back and continue with that write-up, and then I will then give you another signal. I'm aware that there's another signal somewhere popping up. I will tell you more because we need to continue to see what is happening. But let's read quickly on these, and then we'll go back to another signal. I'm going to start again. Self-determination according to the international law. The principle of self-determination is prominently embodied in an Article 1 of the Charter of the United Nations. Earlier, it was explicitly embraced by the US President Woodrow Wilson, by Lenin and others, and it became the guiding principle for the restructuring of Europe following the World War I. The principle of incorporated into the 1914 Atlantic Chapter and the Durban Ox proposals which evolved into the United Nations Chapter. Its inclusion in the UN Chapter marks the universal recognition of the principle as fundamental to the maintenance of friendly relation, peace among states. It is recognized as a right of all the people. It is recognized as the right of the Yoruba people in the first article common to the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, an International Covenant on Economic, Social, Cultural Rights, which both enter into force in 1976. In paragraph 1 of this article provide, all people have the right to self-determination. All the Yoruba people have the right to self-determination. By virtue of that right, they are freely determine their political status and freely pursue their economic and social and cultural development. That is what we are asking for. Nothing more, nothing less. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí màmá wa Ọmọlára Sunshine. Ọláwálé Mobọ́lájí, welcome. Ọmọbùnmi Kúnlé tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ gbogbo yín. Thank you very much for those of you watching us. They are from different platforms that we are broadcasting from. So maybe if you don't see somebody that you know on where you are watching, they're probably watching it on Koiki Media page, or they are watching it on another page out of where we are streaming this afternoon. The time is coming up to 1:31, 16th of October, 2020. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you. Abitan Ọlọ́run á gbàdúrà wa, àmín. What I've been told to tell us is to continue to believe that the prayer will also lead us out. There is danger still ahead. The federal government is planning a lot of things. The federal government, like I said, is planning a lot of things. They have just finished the prayer, right? The prayer session have just been completed in Lekki. Let's go back. I just want you to see the situation as it's happening, because I'm monitoring things with different cameras here. So that is the situation as it stands. But I'm still aware that there is still ongoing peaceful protest across the country as we speak right now. Nigeria is on fire. Real fire, and is about to explode. But one thing we got to be careful is, careful, the Yoruba nation can be hijacked along the line. That is where I want us to remain focused. Wọ́n ní kó sọ̀rọ̀ sókè, Ọlátọ́sìn sọ̀rọ̀ sókè, everybody now think sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. Let's go back. There's also a prayer session that is taking place as I speak right now as well, I believe in front of the government office in Alausa. Let's see if I can get that signal up as well. There's another signal that is coming right now on my screen. Things are getting much more better. And nobody's asking them anything. Nobody's coordinating it. Everyone is coordinating it. And that is the situation. This is the situation right now in Alausa, I believe. There's a lot happening. Once again, Nigeria at the verge of breakup. We continue to monitor every part of what is happening. This is what Koiki Media is doing. We are linked with different media. So what you're watching right now is also the Jumat service that is taking place in front of the House of Assembly. So right now, you're watching also in front of the House of Assembly in Lagos State. Thank you very much, those of you that have joined us. My topic today is, what is the way forward? We have a caller. I'm going to mute the volume from the other side of the feed so that we can hear my caller on the line. A very good afternoon, caller. Your name and where are you calling us from? Bàbá nìyẹn, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Ẹ dábọ̀. Àmín. Okay. Aláwùsá. Aláwùsá. Ẹ ṣé bàbá. Aláwùsá. Ẹ ṣàlàyé fún wa bí báwo la aláwùsá yẹn ṣe di kó di aláwùsá torí pé mo mọ̀ pé history wà lọ́wọ́ bàbá.
Wọn lè pronounce kìíní ẹ̀ dáadáa náà sọ pé aláwùsá àwọn Ìgbò kọ̀ọ̀kan náà sọ aláwùsá.
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 Ìkẹjà aláwùsá. Àwọn bàbá tèmi ọba àwọn náà ní gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ Ìkẹjà aláwùsá. Àwùsá yẹn àsálà náà ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀. Àsálà tó mọ àsálà.
Ọmọ àsálà tó máa ń jà bí.
Wọ́n náà ń pè aláwùsá ní Yorùbá. Aláwùsá. Wọ́n máa ti gbélé ó tètè máa ń wù kó máa pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ náà aláwùsá ní ṣe aláwùsá.
Aláwùsá tó ẹ ṣé gan bàbá wa, thank you very much.
Badagry kọ́ ní Badagry, Àgbádárìgì tó máa pè Àgbádárìgì tí wọ́n ń pè ní Badagry.
Àgbádárìgì.
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 Wọ́n ń pè ní Badagry.
Okay, wow. Ẹ ṣé gan bàbá wa, thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan sir. Àṣẹ o. Mo kí gbogbo àyín bàbá wa tí ẹ̀ ń fi ọkàn bá lọ pé ilẹ̀ wa sẹ́ ilẹ̀ bàbá wa a máa gbà á, kò sẹ́ni tó máa dá wa dúró. Ẹni tó bá rò pé àní gbalẹ̀ bàbá wa irọ́ ló pa, a máa gbalẹ̀ bàbá wa padà kúrò lọ́wọ́ àwọn bòróró. Àwọn là ń pè ní bòróró, àwọn málà tí àwa wà lábẹ́ wọn, tí àwa ń jẹ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire tó di pé ìṣẹ́ ó wá mú gbogbo wa, àwọn èèyàn wá wà káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé, wọ́n suffer, wọ́n struggle. Enough is enough. But before we get there, we must also remember that we have some people that wants to hijack it as well. Ṣé ibi tí iṣẹ́ ìṣe ń lọ báyìí, àwọn kan jókòó, don't think that they are in Nigeria. There are some people also planning from outside Nigeria on how to hijack what is actually what belongs to us. Casmo Media òun ló ń broadcast fún wa lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. One of my brother in Lagos òun ló ṣì ló ń wọ bàtà yẹn. Casmo Media. Gbogbo tí kò yá àwọn èèyàn nísìnyí pé Nàìjíríà tí àwọn èèyàn rò pé adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa tí aláwùsá wọ́n ní aláwùsá ni okùn sí aláwùsá o aláwùsá gbogbo mo rí màmá mi mo ní dárúkọ wọn mo rẹ̀ ní sọ bí tó ti ń wù but ìlú Canada làwọn náà ti wà tí wọ́n ti ń fi ẹ̀mí ba lọ. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò màmá wa. A lot of people cannot go back home because there's nothing called home. Let me quickly bring up some more while we oh Lord of mercy. Kí ló ṣe? Okay, can you take it to the kitchen? Okay, you can say I'm live. Don't distract me, guys, please. What do you want? Go upstairs to with your sister. I say thank you very much. Olóòtú Olúgbénga Victor, mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ mo fi porúkọ yẹn. Thank you everybody that is watching. Abisayo on YouTube, Olaniran Ogunsoye on YouTube, Adeniyi Emmanuel on YouTube, Kazim Tunde, Paul Promise. No, not on YouTube. Sorry, you're all watching on Olayomi Koiki. Let's continue and bring this up. There's something I saw. Let's go on Twitter. Twitter has been on fire. But there's something I saw from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is what I want to pick up now. There's a letter that I believe popped up from one of the member of parliament, Kate Osamo. I know her very well. Kate Osamo is a member of parliament for the constituency of Edmonton. I'm going to read the letter in a minute. Like I always say, Koiki Media was doing something, and we've been around, and we will continue to do our own best. But this time around, Koiki Media will use every available resources that he has in his hand to bring the best. Let me show you. Let's see if I can. There's something I want to see if I can pop up. When I tell you that we've been around, it's because I know what we were doing prior to today. I'm going to read that letter and we will read it, the content inside. Okay, thank you very much, my sister on YouTube. Once again, we also appreciate our listeners that is also watching us right on the MixLR. MixLR is just like a radio station where people can save money because we understand that we are all, especially on Towanile, the data that they are consuming to watch every one of us is a lot. And that 419 country, we know is not working. Let us read from what Kate Osama she's saying. Once again, my name is Olayomi Koiki. The international community are now understanding that it is not NSAS that we are talking about. We have been talking about so many things, but you know they keep their eyes like nothing is happening. But soon, they will understand that it's fire on the mountain. Fire is on the mountain, and it is better for them that we end Nigeria now before Nigeria goes into flame. Because when Nigeria goes into flame, by then, it will be too late. The letter reads like this. I am the Lieutenant Honorable Dominic Raab, Member of Parliament, the Secretary of State for Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Affairs, Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office. Dear Dominic, I am writing as a member of the International Development Selected Committee, and today, that date, it was dated yesterday, the 15th of October, just to put it on record. I am writing as a member of the International Development Selected Committee and the chair of the Nigerian APPG to ask for some clarifications regarding the conflict, stability and security fund project in Nigeria, which is aimed at increasing the capacity of Nigerian kidnap unit to deliver anti-kidnap and kidnap response capacity. Use this one. I am sure you'll be aware of the recent protest against Nigeria's Special Anti-Robbery Squad, also known as SARS, which has been involved in at least 82 cases of torture, ill treatment, and extrajudicial execution since January 2017. Given this concern and the concern generally with the nature of corruption, corruption and brutality in the Nigerian law enforcement, it is obviously extremely important that no UK development spending find its way into the pocket of the groups within Nigeria who are guilty of such crimes. For that reason, I am very concerned about the UK development funds which have been invested in the Nigerian countering organized crime and corruption project and the lack of transparency. Happy birthday, K. When it comes to this project, in the light of the lack of the detail provided and the circumstances in Nigeria, there is high risk that the NCA is providing support to units implicated in the abuse I have mentioned above. So now she's trying to say to the UK government that the fund that you are giving from here is being used for what she talked about. What did she talk about? Let me remind you again. Part of what she talked about is that I am sure you are aware. I'm just going back up again because that's what she talked about. that I hope you are aware of the recent protest against the Nigerian Special Anti-Robbery Squad. So the more money the UK government is giving these criminals called Nigerian entity, the more they are using it to torture, kill, kidnap people. Yes. Eh? What do you want? Okay, I'm going to increase the volume. The volume is too low for you. Even the Omodua knows that the volume is low on the TV. You think they are not smart. So if the UK government is giving money to the Janjaweed country called Nigeria, she is now reminding them that I hope that that money that you are giving them is not part of the money that they are using to torture and kill innocent Nigerians. Welcome to the show if you're just joining us. This letter was dated yesterday. I'm going to finish it up in a minute. Once again, a very good afternoon. The Yoruba nation is non-negotiable, but we must remain focused and do not take your eyes from the situation that is happening in Nigeria because it could be hijacked. Let's go into details. If we are not careful, I did talk about a coup d'etat in Nigeria. Let us remain very, very vigilant. If democracy will not work, they might come out with a coup. I'll come back to that. Yes. Eh? Okay. Okay, I'm coming. All right, go and sit down. All right. 1 second, everyone. Let us. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, just wait. You want banana? Okay, 1 minute. Let me just change my scene because this. You see, when they are told is another. Okay, 1 minute. All right. Let's just give this while I come back on my seat in a minute.
Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délẹ̀ lérí. Àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà. Ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délẹ̀ lérí. Àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà. Ohun kan ló lè mú wa dókè. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹsẹ̀ tí ilé kó. Ìfẹ́ tí ṣọ̀kan ló yẹ wá. Àgbọ́ra ẹni yé kò yẹ láàrin wa. Ká sowọ́pọ̀ ó lè dá. One voice ohùn kan. Ká fẹnu kò síbì kan torí ilẹ̀ wa. Tẹnu wa bá kò ohun gbogbo máa dẹ̀rọ̀. Orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà ṣàlàfẹ́. Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa délé. Ìṣọ̀kan ní àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ọ̀kan ló lè mú wa dókè. Ká ṣera wa lọ́kàn.
A very good afternoon and welcome to the show. Sorry for that short interlude break. Let's go back to that write-up on the letter that was submitted by one of the member of parliament to the UK here in the United Kingdom. Afisayo, my sister. We know that Britain are one funding the problems in Nigeria. That needs to stop. Well, it will stop when you are not signing the petition. We ask you to go and sign petition. You are not signing it. I told you, this is our own weapon. I know there's a protest in Nigeria. Let us not get carried away. Our own internal work is to make sure that we get the petition to 100,000 so that the UK government can start talking about the real problem. Let's go back to this letter. She's reminding the UK government. She says, and I quote, I would therefore be grateful if you could confirm, hear this, she wants the UK government or the Secretary of the the Secretary of the State, Dominic Raab, to give her assurance to confirm whether any funding or other kind of support have directly or indirectly been given to the SARS unit. Problem is just about to brew. But go and sign the petition so that we can put more pressure on the UK government and then the international community, and then we can come out of Nigeria with no bloodshed. We don't want a bloodshed, even though we know things as it stand now might go another way out. Bí nǹkan ṣe wà nílé nísìn, ó ń gbóná, ó ń yọ eruku ni. If support has been provided, she now wants Dominic Raab. Can you confirm whether it was in the form of training, the provision of equipment, funding, or any other form of support? And the UK government will have to reply her because she's also a member of parliament. What steps is your department taking to ensure that any support given by this government to SARS did not facilitate abusers? I look forward to your reply. This is what I said to everybody. Write a letter to your member of parliament. We told you about that template. Remember, we had the template. I asked every one of us to write letters. I don't know whether we still have any signal. Okay, those signals have gone. I did ask everybody, write a letter to your member of parliament. How many people wrote that letter? How many of you wrote the letter? But you want a Yoruba nation to come tomorrow. You are quick to ask for a Yoruba nation, but no one is signing the petition. No one is writing letters to their member of parliament. These are the areas that we need. Forget about all that is happening inside location 419. We are monitoring every bit of what is happening as I speak right now. Once again, Nigeria at the verge of breakup. But before it breaks up, we have a lot of work to do. We asked everybody, this is the situation presently. But it's okay. That's what the situation is. I'm going to milk that for the time being. All these playing out, I will about to lose focus. So we must not lose focus. What we want is a Yoruba nation. But before we can get a Yoruba nation, we need everybody to be playing a vital role. We must play a vital role. I remember we asked everybody to write a letter. I'm trying to see if I can bring the template of that letter up again. How many people wrote the letter to their member of parliament? You made a local letter CMP, need Louis. I'm talking about those of us in UK. Èèyàn mélòó ló kọ lẹ́tà sí MP? Èèyàn mélòó ló kọ lẹ́tà tí a ní kẹ́ kọ sí MP? Èèyàn mélòó ló kọ? How many of us wrote that letter? We did ask people to write letter, but how many people wrote that letter? How many people can confirm that I wrote that letter as at the time you did ask us to do so? How many people? Because everybody wants somebody else to do the job. There was an individual, one of our followers like these, that wrote one letter. I cannot read all the letter, but that letter was very powerful. And the government have already replied in. But we need many people to do the same thing. Every time people come here and say, oh, ṣé ti kọ lẹ́tà sí UN? Ṣé o náà ti kọ lẹ́tà sí UN? Ṣé o gan ti gbé pen tó ti kọ lẹ́tà sí UN? Why must it be somebody to write that letter? Let us be serious that what we are asking for is one of the most important things in the history of every one of us. And we must make sure that we deliver and get what we are asking for, which is a Yoruba nation. All things that is playing out is very good. Let's not condemn them from Ibadan to Oyo, but their demands is changing every day. Let me find another one of our team. I will leave this one. They're just dancing, blocking the road. More problem for the government. The weekend. Some of them are eating free food, So that means it's better for them to be right there than to be at home. There's no job. So this is like their new office. You can see they give them free drinks, free food, and you expect people to go home. No, they're not going anywhere. You see, these are the people that the government cannot shut. Look, there is more problem ahead. IG, mind your speech. If you don't mind your speech, kalala kun kilo ko yi. Kalala kan lo je abi kilo ko yi. End sword, anyway. I don't know what that is. Kala kun lo je. Okay, I don't know what that is. But you can see that the number keeps growing every day. Let me play the video that my team from Ibadan sent to me this morning. I'm trying to pop it up quickly. Once again, Nigeria at the verge of breakup, with peaceful protests happening across the country. Is it inside yet? No. Okay, let's hear this from this interview granted to our reporter in Ibadan. Let's start again. Advocating for a reform, not just answers, police reform. A lot of us youth, our lives have been lost. We can count the number, and it's not starting today, it's been over the years. But now we are at the point that we need that change compulsively. The government have been here, they've been on the agenda for the past a week or two now, and we're waiting for them to not just only answer, but reform police. Now this fight is not just for us alone, it is also for the nation. Most of the policemen, because we understand that we have been underpaid, and so many things have to be done for them, psychological aspect, intelligence aspect, and so more, and so more. And so we are here for the education first, answer. Then reform police. There have been 5 things that have been put down there for the government. They've seen it all. But we are waiting for them until they ask them, they do the change. We are not stopping. And it is not answers alone. There are so many things we're going to fight for. Most especially reform Nigeria. This is our country, this is our nation. A lot of things have to be done to get it better for the youth. I mean, a lot of people out there who finished but couldn't get a job. They need a job. What are they looking at for that aspect? A lot of reformation, NSAF, reform police, make Nigeria better. It is not just about NSAF.
Thank you. Koiki Media UK Ibadan branch bringing what is happening in your state Ibadan closer to you. Thank you.
Well, that is one of our team. Let's hear the other interview that also was granted in Ibadan this morning. All these were sent to us from our team in Ibadan. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí arábìnrin náà láti sọ.
Tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì bá lè bá wa reform àwọn ọlọ́pàá kán fi kún owó oṣù wọn kán fi kún allowance wọn kán tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ gbogbo àwọn ọkọ̀ bẹ́lẹ̀ òǹṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àti pé a ò fẹ́ SARS gan mọ́ kán bá wa pa SARS rẹ̀ pátápátá ó máa jẹ́ àǹfààní àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn àti pé kì í ṣe EndSARS nìkan wọn là ń jà fún àwa ọ̀dọ́ kì í ṣe EndSARS nìkan là ń jà fún à ń jà fún oríṣiríṣi kò síṣẹ́ iná wa ò dáa ọ̀nà wa ò dáa and àwọn politicians wa wọ́n wà lókè wọn ò ṣe kankan sí kó bá wa jọ kó bá wa bẹ Buhari kó bá wa wá nǹkan ṣe sí.
Thank you. Koiki Media bringing work closer to you. You can see how people are doing the EndSARS protest. They've continued to doing it day by day, and youths are tired of all what the government are doing today. So they are ready to stop it once and for all. So thank you. We'll be bringing the next activities to you very soon. Thank you.
That is the situation as is happening across the country. That is still the live feed from Alausa. I hope I pronounce it again this time around. Mukiba Baratokwe Lenkan. I will open the phone line once again, +4475 94050979. And Nigeria now, location 419. The federal government, let me now say this. Internet will be restricted at some point. But for now, they can still manage with the people. But at some point, the government will not be able to manage all this drama. Because for the federal government, all this is like a drama that is playing out and they are not happy with it at all. So, they are not happy with it. They will look for a way to shut it down. We have a caller and let's go straight to that caller. Hello, caller. Hey, you see, that's the problem we keep saying. Because I've dropped that call. Tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ pè ẹ mute tí tẹ́ fẹ́ fi bá tẹ́rí ìtẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ wa nínú ilé TV ni o laptop ni o iPad ni o ẹ mute completely. The moment you are calling me, that one should be muted. When I pick it up, then it will not come out to hear what is happening. Let's go back to that. I mean, the caller can call back, but please mute the device at the background as well. Let's pick up more audio from this.
Just like that, I show my God. I tell you, now since when that day here? Since when? One day straight Tuesday, I'm that day here. That's so. And we get some people that are sleeping here. You know they breathe. What do you want? When they have SARS. When they have governance. We want a new Nigeria. Now so.
Bad governance.
We want a new governance. Now so.
Bad governor, go away. I'm a impeach here. I'm a yo go lórí oyè. Kò wọ́n ṣe I'm a yo. I'm a impeach here. I'm a yo. I'm a yo. Kò wúlò. Àròkò wúlò kò lè wúlò nìyẹn. Gbogbo wọn àwọn bàbá 70 kọ́kọ́ ń bẹ̀. Àwọn yóò 30 years 40 years bọ́ síbẹ̀. Over 30 years. Jẹ́ni kò lè lè yẹ ṣe. Àwọn yàwé. Kí youth náà tẹ̀ lọ́dún mẹ́wàá bẹ̀. Over 30 years. Wọ́n ti fi ṣe lélẹ̀ wọn rí kan ṣe. Kí youth náà bọ́ síbẹ̀ o. Àwọn yàwé.
I'm gonna mute the audio, and we just continue to watch, the feed from Alausa. Alausa. No, Alausa. I don't know if it was or not Alausa. Alausa. Moki Mamawa Tomilola Agnes. Thank you very much. Dr. Prince Tunde John Thompson Collins, Esther Williams, Akinwumi Ayodeji, Ishola Olalekan. Those are the people that have also joined us. And I say good afternoon to those. When I'm bending like that, because my phone is on the landscape on the Instagram, and that's why I have to keep bending. Let's see what is happening on the COVID-19 has no place among this desperate youth. COVID-19. I'm not end in Nigeria and say, no, my mic is mute when I'm playing the mute audio. I know what I'm doing here. Thank you very much, my brother, Mr. Fagbemi. Nigeria has ended. We will raise our flag soon in Jesus' name. Amen. Anybody say amen? You see that green, white, green. Yoruba flag will be hoisted very soon in this year. This year. Nigeria will end. Soviet Union ended 29 years ago, 1991. We will run this program for another half an hour. Okay, it seems my back end team must have something for me. Okay, I'm not sure why the call is. Okay, part 146, I'm told. All right. We're not on part 145. We're on part 146. So I'm going to edit that. We take few more calls. Plus 4475 94050 So I'm going to change my scene and come back here. Nigeria is going through a fire, and the world is keeping quiet. But what the world do not know is things will go bad if they don't say anything now. The world is thinking that everything will just go quiet. Nobody will talk. But now, when we were shouting here, remember we went out on a peaceful rally. They didn't take us serious. The world will have no other choice than to take those at home serious. One, in any choice. They will have to take them serious because the international community are also losing money. Oh, you don't know that? We are on part 146, so I'm just edited that for those that are with us. Go and sign the petition. Go and sign the poll. All these are something that we need. Very, very important. A sign petition, a sign poll. It will help us eventually. Let's come back onto the scene that is happening right inside location 419. And let's go back there again. So that's the situation at the moment. And we will continue to monitor the feed that is coming. My team will probably maybe be out later on as well in Alausa, the same area. A very busy one. They are well organized at the moment. The government wanted to shut, I don't know, I think the government shut down their account there, but they were able to move their money quickly into Bitcoin. Now, a lot of those asking us, what people don't understand is those at home say they don't have materials. What do we mean by materials? They call it handbill. Flyer, but handbill. I received a call from one of the state coordinator, and I had a meeting with the state coordinator yesterday as well in Kwara. They are now moving into all those community. But one on the handbill, who is gonna look? Let's do something. Anybody calling now for the next maybe half an hour until the show ends? Who can donate handbill for us in the millions? All this talking is enough now. When you call now, tell us how you want to give us handbill. Because organizations that we are depending on, they are not responding to giving us any handbill. So people keep coming back and say, Koiki Media, can you help us to tell your listeners, your followers? Everyone, handbill, 1 million pieces. Now, why are we saying that, oh, we want Yoruba nation, but we don't, look, there's no single handbill. Handbill now. Nobody's going to harass them. Nobody, look, or your state, the police station. Nobody. And anybody that call now, all I want to hear from you is, how can you donate handbill for us? Handbill. We call it flyer in this part of the world, but handbill, we need the handbill. 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 What a shame. And everybody's coming and say, we want to leave you. What next? Everybody. When we open the phone line now, some people, what next is, we want to be giving people handbill right there. Nobody's going to harass them. Let them look at it. Yoruba nation. If they like, throw it away. If they like, look at it. At least they will see it. We have to spend money. Handbill. There's no one single handbill of Yoruba nation in Nigeria as I speak to you today. we serious? And we say the awareness is not reached. Oh, my debe. Bó ṣe ní gbogbo àwọn ilé ìnísìn bó ṣe ń rìn káàkiri bíi ẹ̀ṣọ́ oníwò ní mọ̀ báyìí. Times ẹ̀ka máa lọ pín hand bill fún wọn lélẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ ready from Ọ̀ṣun to Kwara. Mo ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú àwọn Kwara lánàá nísìn. Wọ́n ti gbéra láàárọ̀, wọ́n ti gbéra ní wọ́n lọ sí local government. Ní hand bill tá a fẹ́ fún wọn. Ṣé gbogbo àwọn táwọn wo program yìí ṣé níyàn kankan tó ní printing office tó lè bá wa máa print kìíní ní in the volumes. Ṣé níyàn kankan tó ń wo gbogbo show yìí rárá ní gbogbo show tá à ń ṣe ní Europe tẹ ní printing office tẹ lè sọ pé òkè ẹ wá máa gba hand bill lọ́dọ̀ wa. We got somebody giving us a banner. Wọ́n ní gbogbo banner tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe àwọn máa gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ and they are not taking 1 naira from us. Bàbá yẹn wọ́n wò wá lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. It's on YouTube. I'm not going to mention his name. All the banner that send lọ sí gbogbo state ọ̀dọ̀ wọn láti lọ ṣe and I won't tell you the location but it's in Nigeria in Lagos. Ó lè yẹ banner tá a ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn more than 20. Kí ni gbogbo wàhálà tá a wá ń ṣe gan sef tá a bá lè rí hand bill? Kí ni wàhálà tá a ń ṣe gan? Why am I sitting here every day when we cannot give hand bill to people? Kí ni wàhálà tá a ń ṣe gan? Why are we sitting here? Why are we wasting our time? All the organization that you are depending on. Look, we need to review things. If you think any organization is ready, they are just sitting there, they are not doing anything. And our people do not know that Nigeria needs to shut down. Ọ̀rọ̀ hand bill mo fẹ́ gbọ́, please, anybody call him. Ọ̀rọ̀ hand bill ni mo fẹ́ gbọ́ nísìn. Ẹgbọ́n sókè ẹni tó ń pè wá. I don't want to hear anything more than the hand bill. Bá ṣe fẹ́ rí hand bill, òun ni mo fẹ́ gbọ́ nísìn. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ẹni tó ń pè wá. Àgbọ̀ yín o. Hello, caller. Hello, ma.
Orúkọ mi ni Alájà Sílàmí àtúnfẹ́ hand bill mélòó lẹ fẹ́?
As many as possible. As then if you don't ma print it, ẹ lọ print it fún wa. Ẹ ní láti fún wa ló ẹ print it tó bá ti ready àwa kò lọ́dọ̀ yín. Hand bill. We need many hand bill.
Kí lẹ fẹ́ ta kọ sí?
A fún yín ní template ní tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí a máa. A fún yín ní template yẹn mà. Template wà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà. Hand bill ni mo fẹ́ gbọ́ nísìn. Fíyàn kankan máa pè fún kankan iṣẹ́ gan ni màmá wa. Màá send it sí yín. All right ma. Kí là ń sọ̀rọ̀ pa fẹ́ ṣe Yorùbá nation, fẹ́ ṣe Yorùbá nation. Ẹ mọ̀ pé gbàtọ̀ EU fẹ́ tí ìlú ìfẹ́ kúrò lọ́dọ̀ EU. Ẹ mọye owó tó ń ná sórí poster, sórí flyer, sórí advert. Àwa ń jókòó sí bíbá lójoojúmọ́, àwọn èèyàn ń pè, wọ́n náà ní hand bill, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ fún wa, kò sí hand bill. Ẹgbọ́n sókè ẹni tó ń pè wá láti US.
Hello, Mr. Koiki.
Mo ń gbọ́ yín sà.
About the hand bill you are talking about. There is our printing press to call inside the show movie. But Pangu for fans. So if one of our people can go there and ask for maybe because I have the experience of printing. So it's something very cheap. So come contribute and because bring out your quote here. We can contribute that money. If because I don't know one of the people like in Nigeria right now. So wọ́n jàjà Yorùbá nation. Tó bá rí àwọn èèyàn tó lè wà within Lagos state. Tó yẹ kó ni o, bóyá Mushin ni o, bóyá Oṣòdì ni o, bóyá Kòròdú ni o. If they can go to Ṣómólú right now, there are a lot of printing press shops there.
Okay.
In fact, they can produce more than 10 million within 2 days.
Okay. All right.
So, and it's very cheap. Advice is no. So, if there is any amount, I'm ready to go right now to your program, your media stuff.
No problem.
You can't donate the money.
All right. I should go on.
So, that's my advice.
All right. Thank you very much. Ọ̀rọ̀ hand bill ni a fẹ́ gbọ́. Ṣé ní gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó ń rìn kiri yìí, ó yẹ kó máa fún wọn ní hand bill ní. Yoruba nation, EndSARS, Yoruba nation la fẹ́ but ṣé ní bó ṣe ń rìn nísìn. Nobody can stop anybody from distributing. Ṣé mo pé tẹ́lẹ̀ ni wọ́n ná mọ́ àwọn èèyàn fún hand bill. Now, Nigeria ó ti dàrú báyìí pátápátá. Everywhere ti gbóná ń dàrú. Bó ṣe ń rìn nísìn, ó yẹ kó máa fún wọn ní Yoruba nation, òun làwa fẹ́ o. So that in the next 24 hours, èyí tó bá lọ́dé tó bá máa wò báyìí pé ọ̀nà táwọn fẹ́ gangan leléyìí. We're just wasting our time than not pushing the exact thing. Ẹgbọ́n sókè ẹni tó ń pè wá.
Hello.
Hello.
Àbí ìwọ ìjọba níbi tó máa ti ṣe ẹjẹ́ ká fún ọ lówó a máa ṣe é sì
Okay.
Extend the consumption policy.
Okay, I'll send the templates in. Oh, very, very important that we need and do. Motiri bẹ́ẹ̀, Motiri. Okay. I'm begging you. Ẹ ṣé gan ni mà. I'm begging you. Wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún yín pé àwọn bẹ̀ yín ni pé kẹ́ jọ kẹ́ fáwọn ní handbill. Nígbà tí bàbá yẹn tún pè mí láàárọ̀ tí Monica tí ì sí so wọ́n ní kí ló dé? Àná àwọn ò ní ìdòwò yín ẹ fáwọn ní handbill káwọn lọ máa pín. Ọ̀ṣun State àwọn yẹn tẹ̀ ń bínú rẹpẹtẹ ni. Mr. Lawal, he was very upset when he spoke to me this morning. Extremely upset. Pé ẹ ṣe máa sọ pé àní handbill a fẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ fún wa ní handbill ṣé ẹnu la máa fi ṣẹ́ lásán ni ẹ fún wa ní handbill àrí handbill ẹ mọ̀ gbà tí mo ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ handbill lórí show yìí lójoojúmọ́. Hello.
Hello, láàyè tọ́jọ́.
Ẹ má bí okay mo rò pé ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán ni. All right. Okay. All right. Àní ìyẹn ń ṣe problem tó bá ti rẹ́dì sẹ́ ní mo ṣe yẹn àgbéyàn wọ́n máa lọ síbẹ̀ lọ́ máa kó wọ́n máa gbé sínú mọ́tò ètò ń lọ sóṣòdì ètò ń lọ sọ́ṣun gbogbo ibi táwọn ọmọ yẹn dúró sí lẹ́kì yẹn ní sìn tẹ́lẹ̀ pé wọ́n rí kọ́ àwọn ọmọ yẹn ò ní kúrò ní lẹ́kì o lẹ́kì tó gè wọn ò ní kúrò ní gbogbo ibi tó ń lọ yẹn a ní láti máa rán àwọn èèyàn lọ síbẹ̀ kó máa lọ distribute handbill fún wọn ṣẹ́ni bó ṣe fún wọn lóúnjẹ kó máa gba handbill Yorùbá nation náà so that gbogbo ìtẹ́yìn sọ pé yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ endsars kọ́ a ní láti bá wọn argue ẹ jẹ́ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ endsars ẹ fún wọn ní leaflet amalgamation la máa kọ́kọ́ gbé sórí ẹ̀ amalgamation ti tán a fẹ́ dá dúró. ẹ ṣé gan ni màmá wa àṣẹ di mari ẹ ṣé gan ni màmá because we can't sit here every day especially this kára gan take opportunity tó wà ń ta yìí ni ẹgbọ́n sókè sá. Okay, I think we lost that caller. Ó yẹ ká gbọ́ opportunity ni tó wà ń ta yìí gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ní access sí printing ẹ send message a fún yín ní template ẹ̀yẹn printed I don't want to ẹ̀yẹn ṣáà printed tó bá ti ready níbi tẹ́ gbé sí àwa máa lọ kó níbẹ̀ tó bá ti ready níbi tẹ́ kó sí tó ti ń ṣe àwa máa lọ kó níbẹ̀ ẹ rí i pé ṣẹ́ríwọ̀ ọ̀gbọ́n yẹn gbogbo àwọn tó ń rìn káàkiri gbogbo wọn pátápátá ló máa mọ̀ ń pẹ̀ ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń stream eléyìí nísìn Casmo Media is a full Yoruba nation person but kò lè máa stream kó má tún ní kankan tó máa gbélé wọn lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bó ṣe ń ṣe yẹn. Let's go to Germany as well. We have hello caller.
Hello sir.
Lóhùn okay.
Yeah, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mi send template handbill tẹ́ sọ yẹn.
Okay.
So tó bá ti ṣe màá pè yín sódà ibi tó máa ti máa gbà.
And everybody kó máa ṣe ẹ máa ṣe lọ is never enough because intern ṣe yìí awareness is number one key and opportunity dẹ̀ ló wà fún wa nísìn gbogbo ẹ ti dàrú báyìí so àwa ní láti máa kí wọn pẹ̀lú intern máa fi understand pé ṣẹ́rí endsars kan ní problem wa but ìwọ gba handbill yìí kó lọ wò.
Even yàtọ̀ sẹ́lẹ̀ tí màá ní kẹ́ wá gbé eléyìí tó máa pín ní ọ̀dọ̀ tèmi náà ó máa ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tí tó máa tún pín lọ́dọ̀ tèmi máa ṣe lọ́tọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Eléyìí tó máa gbé máa pè yín tó bá ti ṣe tán.
À ń bẹ̀ yín ni.
Máa pè yín àdìmẹ́tò bá gbé.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Èmi náà ti sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni kan endsars tó ń ṣe yìí ṣé tó gba ẹ tí endsars bá ti wá kúrò níta tí wọ́n bá ti padà mú sars kúrò níta ṣé ọ̀nẹ̀pẹ̀ máa wọ́n máa kúrò Nàìjíríà àbí inú Nàìjíríà wọ́n máa tẹ́kùn ní ọdún jẹ̀lẹ̀ ó yẹ ká jẹ́kẹ̀ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni so information làwa ní láti fi kí wọn gbogbo táwa ṣe nísìn live broadcast nísìn wọ́n ráyè wò orí títì lọ́wọ́ ṣe tó wà lórí títì ò lè gbọ́ nǹkan tá à ń sọ báyìí but opportunity ni pé kọ́ máa fún wọn ní kankan kọ́ máa gbé kankan lé wọn lọ́wọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹlòmíì tí ọpọlọ ẹ̀gbọ́n lọ síbẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ tó bá ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ yàn bí àwọn ó dà pé òun jẹ́ ìjà tí òun kò jà tẹ́lẹ̀.
Oh but that's it ó máa change lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ náà máa switch ni ẹ imagine àwọn tó ń rìn nísìn lórí títì ka capture 1,000 every day bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ká ti máa capture láti 8 days ago every day ká máa load wọn pẹ̀lú information pé ǹtẹ́ ń jà fún nǹkan lẹ́yìn kẹ́ máa jà fún ẹ̀ ń waste time ni ẹ jẹ́ ká short gbogbo ìlú ìdáhùn once and for all.
Tọ́ba ti dín yé wọn pé tí Nàìjíríà bá ti end SARS máa end wọ́n pọ̀lọ́ wọn ṣí ókè kí làwọn para ókè nísìnyí báyìí ní ìbẹ̀ ní láàárín wọn ti tún pa ẹnìkan láàárọ̀ yìí.
Wọ́n ní fáyìn.
Wọ́n tún ti rọ́pò
Nọ́mbà nìyẹn, wọ́n máa pààyàn lójoojúmọ́ ni.
Ojoojúmọ́ ẹ̀mí èèyàn tí ẹ̀ wá jọ wọn èèyàn lójúmọ́ ń bẹ̀ yẹn.
So,
Ìlú tẹ́ fẹ́ máa kú
so I'm everybody ni. Ẹ pe printer yín nílé. Olúkálùkù pe printer ẹ ṣe gan ni. Ẹ pe printer yín, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní printer. Ẹ sọ fún wọn pé a fẹ́ ṣe handbill. Àwọn kan ti ní template kan lọ́wọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ká lò l'October 1st rally. Wọ́n kàn ní láti change date ní kọ́dẹ̀ yọ. Eléyìí oṣù October 1st rally mọ́ nísìn. Èyí tó kọ October 1st rally yẹn kọ́ yọ yẹn kúrò, kọ́ gbé nǹkan mi lé lórí. That's all. Yoruba nation, self-amalgamation. Let me show. Ẹ rántí gbogbo àwọn eléyìí. Kò tó sì wà lórí bíbá gan. Ẹ bá rántí nígbà tá à fẹ́ ṣe kíní. Ẹ rántí these are something they need to do. Gbogbo eléyìí nísìn wọ́n kàn máa yọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ gbé kámẹ́rà tèmi náà wá. Hello, Alhaji. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ wà lórí YouTube. Yeah, I think aggressive okay, máa ka ẹ má rí. Màá rí nísìnyí, I'll check it. All right. Yeah, aggressive technique is very, very important. Kí lẹ rò pé Boris Johnson fi fún ọ ní EU? Ẹ jẹ́ n gbójú mi wá sí bíbá. So that you're not just saying this alone. Let me bring my own face here. This is part of what we are saying. Sherry gbogbo àwọn ilé ta lò ní October 1st rally. All we need to do is just, let me bring this one like that. So that you can see my face as well. Sherry gbogbo àwọn flyer yìí ta lò nígbà tá ṣe rally. All they need to do is, eléyìí ò ní di date kankan mọ́ nísìn. Kọ́ yọ date inú ẹ̀ kúrò. Ṣẹ̀rí bó ṣe wà nísìn Yorùbá exit Yorùbá gbogbo yẹn lè ká máa ṣe sí àsíá oríṣiríṣi lè ká máa ṣe nísìn káwọn náà fi nà wọ́n pa ìyẹn lè ká máa ṣe nísìn because government ò lè ṣẹ́rí tẹ́lẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń gbé DSS lọ sọ́dọ̀ Chief Sunday Igboho kò sí yẹn mọ́ nísìn everybody ti free everybody is free gbogbo yẹn tẹ̀lé mọ́ design ṣe look I have said it iṣẹ́ tèmi lèmi mọ̀ ṣe I can talk from now to tomorrow this is my own field. Let me show you some of the design. Let somebody sit down on the computer. Say, design. Every day, I can post nonsense in WhatsApp group. This is the time to start this thing, making a lot of something like this. Yoruba exit. Yeah, Yoruba is going. Design a lot of things. Let us be creative now. Everybody know what creative means. When you guys were able to upgrade us a little bit, from where we were doing before. Remember where we were before? We were using a mobile phone before. Now we got a laptop. You can see the difference of what I'm doing. Let us be creative. You are also creative in your own little way. You are still thinking at Koiki Media, we sit down. I have over thousands and thousands of messages. I need to reply to. Program computer. Design. Somebody can do that. Somebody can design all these things. It's not a big job now. But if it's something you don't know, say me mo bi se fe design ni ma tún gbé yẹn ma design. Èyí tèmi mọ̀ lè mi ṣe. When I finish now and keep monitoring what is happening in Nigeria, right now we are following the system. Inú Aso Rock lèmi wà báyìí. Gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú Aso Rock lèmi wà concerned. I'm not interested in what is happening on Lagos Street and all those streets. No, what is happening? There might be a coup. In tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan nínú Aso Rock lè ká máa monitor. I am not interested in what is happening in Lagos, in Lekki Toge. They are giving them. No! Let's keep our eye. Look, the Fulani and the Hausas are planning ahead because they know that the state governors cannot control their people anymore. They are planning ahead to know how they will crush everything. So let's bombard people with information. Though, and tó bá gbọ́ show wa lóru àná, àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà ti ready o. Tó bá yìnbọn fún wọn nísìnyí wọ́n máa yìnbọn padà o. Fact ni mo sọ fún yín o. One ready gone. Our boys you can look. Let me say something. As those boys, let's go back to that. Let me show you. You don't know what is happening. Emma power ta ní insider tó wà láàrin wọn. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ yẹn bó ṣe ń rìn lọ yẹn? Ọmọ má gọ àwọn tó gbé rin wà láàrin wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Àwọn kan máa pàmù ni. Àwọn tó gbé rin, àwọn tó mọ tí mò ń pè ní rin, ó yé yín. Àwọn tó gbé rin dání, wọ́n wà láàrin wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o. Tọ́lọ́pàá wo wọ́n ní tọ́lọ́pàá kan bá ṣe wèrè nísìn wọ́n máa yìnbọn fún padà ní. Fact ni mo sọ fún yín yẹn o. Ó gbóná ni o. This is my reporter again from Ibadan. Let's see what is going on. Hello. All right, give us the latest report at the moment.
Yes, I will send some video clip to you because here at Challenge we can see some protesters performing their Juma service on the main road.
Oh, okay. They've done the same thing in Lekki as well and Lagos Secretariat. So, okay. So, one share the same thing. No, ni Ibadan. Okay. What is the situation? Just few seconds. Give the situation at the moment. Everything she was calm.
Everything is calm. No fight.
Okay.
There's no dog harassment or police harassment.
No police harassment. Okay.
At all. Even no police on the road.
No police on the road.
So we only have some soldiers among, but they came without rifle. That road putting any rifle.
Oh, they don't have any rifle. Okay.
Yes, they just come on.
Wow. Ṣẹ̀rí pé wọ́n ti ń gbọ́ràn. Ṣẹ̀rí pé wọ́n ti ń gbọ́ràn. Because one mọ̀ pé tó bá, all right, thank you very much. My monitor on video to send them, my upload one. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
That's my reporter all the way from Ibadan. Níbi tí ó ti ń fún wa ní report. Ṣẹ̀rí bá àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rìn lọ, ara ń kan wọ́n gan. But we need to let them know that ṣẹ̀rí tẹ̀yìn gbé dání, ní kò right. Àmọ́ aggressive campaign la need nísìn. Please, can we get confirm and verify? Okay. Mr. Do you want me to? Let me call him. Let's see if I can get hold of him. He was very... Let me see the time that he called me this morning. He spoke to me this morning already. Where is he? Mr. Lawal. Pé kí lẹ mí pé ẹ ní handbill. Kí la fi máa fi ṣiṣẹ́ nígbà tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ bá náà ní handbill. I'm just trying to see too many calls. All right. Let me see if I can get hold of him. He's the coordinator of Osun State. I'm trying to call him. Coordinator of Osun State. Aníkẹ́ fún wa ní kíní àwọn Èkìtì wà níbẹ̀, Oǹdó wà níbẹ̀. Tá a bá ṣe awareness tó strong, àwa ń sọ̀rọ̀ lóòótọ́, but a ní láti break energy yẹn. Let me call him direct because sometimes ẹ mọ̀ fún àwọn ará Nàìjíríà wọ́n máa ti pa data. So nígbà tí data bá wọ́n, olúkálùkù máa save owó. Okay, and I might have to load money on my card. These are part of the spending we do every day. Let me quickly load the money on my card. Where's my... Because it's not turning off, it's internet one is not on. So now we have to call him direct. But I have to pay for that. It's not free. I'm paying everybody. Mo ti show yín now on flyers ta lò. Àwọn tó bá mọ flyer design, ẹ bá wa design kíní ẹ ká máa circulate ti social media kó máa lọ from one end to the other. Àwọn ọmọ yín bínú, spirit kan ti wọnú wọn. A dẹ̀ ní láti lo advantage yín tó wọnú wọn yẹn ká fi get message across. Kò ṣe pé olúkálùkù wà ní kí ló ń protest fún. Ìyẹn kọ́ ló matter. Ẹ jẹ́ ká capture tó ń protest fún yẹn. Ìyẹn ló matter fáwa. That is what really concerns us. What's going on now? You know, yes, it's good that we do the online. Online is good, but you know, let's say púpọ̀ ní wọn sí online. Wọ́n sí online nísìn, wọ́n ti jáde sórí títì nísìn. Ó yẹ ká òṣèré orí títì tó tẹ̀wá jáde sí yẹn ló dáa. Ní láti lọ bá wọn nínú ilé mọ́. Everybody is on the street now. Gbogbo èèyàn ti wà lórí títì báyìí. Everybody ti wà lórí títì. Ìgboro ti dàrú báyìí. Ẹ bá wa produce gbogbo àwọn kìíní. Ẹ fún àwa. Hello caller. That màá send the template kan sí. So ẹ send WhatsApp sí mi nísìnyí. So màá send àwọn tani wọ́n kàn máa change write up yẹn wọ́n ní October 1st mọ́ lé lórí. Yoruba self-determination àdẹ̀ṣe rally wáyọ̀ yẹn kúrò nínú ẹ̀ and that's it. So màá send send WhatsApp sí mi nísìn màá send ẹ̀ sí yín àwọn template a ní wá kọ edit ẹ ni, that's all. Màá send PDF tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi tí a ní lọ́wọ́, wá kọ edit ẹ ni because èmi ò mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo kìíní ẹ̀, so ètò wà lọ́wọ́ wa náà la máa send. Àwọn printer mọ gbogbo iṣẹ́ yẹn. Hello caller. Hello sir. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Mọ́ṣáláṣí gan máa ń ṣe advertisement, church gan ṣe advertisement. Àwọn ò ṣe ní ṣe wàhálà láti jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ tá à ń sọ. A máa ṣe wàhálà náà.
Mr. Greg, ẹ má bínú nǹkan tí mo máa sọ.
Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Ṣèlú máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ sí nǹkan tó yẹ pé ẹ lè take care.
No. Ntẹ̀bá fi sọ ní kẹsẹ̀ má wọrí, no problem.
Ẹ lè má lè sọ máa wọ̀ ọ́. Nǹkan tí màá kọ́ sọ ni pé ṣe rí protest kan ṣe yẹn. Ó yìí máa dé stage tí ọkọ máa nídìí Odùduwà nation tó ṣe ń lọ. Tí ó máa dé stage tó máa nídìí Odùduwà nation tó ṣe ń lọ because nǹkan tó wà lójú àwọn fi ń sìn pé wọ́n sọ endsars but ẹ mọ̀ fún mi máa fi sí end corruption. So end corruption ẹ̀ ṣì máa wá padà wá lead sí pé bí yá Nàìjíríà ṣe pé òkè káàkúta gbogbo ẹ̀rú ọ̀gíní kan because everybody bínú but tá a bá lọ fi Odùduwà card fún wọn àbí kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ sí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì táwọn pé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ní kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ hijack protest wọn. So wọ́n máa padà wá ní pé wọ́n ti fi pé Odùduwà nìkan ti hijack protest yẹn because nǹkan tó ń dúró wọ́n ti lo tug kò work, wọ́n ti lo ilé kò work, wọ́n ti lo tọ̀hún kò work. But later wọ́n máa wá ní pé hijack protest yẹn which at the end of the day ó máa scatter everything tó ń ṣe. So mi ò ní fẹ́ ká rush pé asáré rush fún wọn anything, no, ẹ má jẹ́ ká rush. Tó ṣe wáyé nsìn àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ mo lè sọ pé 50% wọn àwọn youth tí ò ní ṣe ni kí ẹ mọ̀ ṣá.
Okay. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Àwọn ọmọ school jẹ́ pé wọn ò tiẹ̀ rẹ́dà ti padà sí school mọ́ because school ọ̀hún gan tó máa jáde fún kan lè fi ṣe ẹni.
School ti wà strike ti wà for like 6 months pẹ̀lú àwọn university so.
Nísìn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì approve owó tó ń bèrè owó tí a tún bèrè gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì approve.
30 billion.
Wọ́n ti approve so definitely very soon ọmọ ọkùnrin school pé kọ́ lè padà sí school. So and most àwọn tó wà ń ta sọ́mọ̀ pé káwọn bá tiẹ̀ lọ school pé certificate wọn are useless. And everybody lè fojú rí nǹkan tí àwọn gómìnà ọ̀dọ̀ títí wá ń ṣe wọ́n ṣe help and wọ́n ṣe ń kára mọ́ issue yìí but àwọn northern wọ́n wà against everything tó lọ except l'Abuja. So báyìí ń sìn tá a bá lọ fún wọn ní anything wọ́n máa ń gba hijack yẹn because nǹkan tí wọ́n dúró dé gbogbogbogbogbogbogbò tó wà ní ìlú fi scatter protest yẹn nìyẹn. Wọ́n dúró pé kán ríyàn tó máa ní gbà wọ́n hijack APC tiwa síbẹ̀ APC tiwa wọ́n lé wọn dànù ṣé ẹ mọ̀ ṣá. TVC wa wọ́n lé TVC. China's television nìkan ló allow àti àwọn other medias. So which tẹ́bàdàn wo protest ni wọ́n pariwo àwọn ò fẹ́ APC àwọn ò fẹ́ PDP àwọn ò fẹ́ APC àwọn ò fẹ́ PDP. So tá a bá ṣe mistake lọ fún wọn ní anything by 2 ways ni ẹlòmíràn wọ́n lè pariwo pé kọ́ máa tiẹ̀ mú anything àná kọ́ ṣe kiri kan but end to my end sí ni pé wọ́n máa ní corruption fight corruption tó bá dẹ̀ fight corruption problem máa ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà tó máa lọ fẹ́ fight corruption and tó bá lọ fẹ́ fight corruption many people máa dìde lórí ẹ̀ because ó máa tábà everybody especially the north buhari gan ó máa tú so bí protest ẹ ṣe rọra ń lọ ẹ má jẹ́ ká súnmọ́ wọn pé àfọwọ́ kàn wọ́n títọ́ tí advice tèmi sọ o pé ká má súnmọ́ wọn pé a fẹ́ fọwọ́ kàn wọ́n àbí a fẹ́ ṣe stop but ó máa dé state tó jẹ́ pé a máa rí fúnra wa pé yes yìí because àwọn ẹlòmíì ti ń sọ pé end Nigeria ẹ bá níbẹ̀ protest ẹlòmíì ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé end Nigeria which is true nǹkan tó lè help wa for now nìyẹn end Nigeria really help everybody governor ti wa only feelings fún èèyàn but àwọn ọlọ́kà ni ò ní feelings fún èèyàn ẹlẹ́ran ara ọ̀tọ̀ wọn ò kí because killing wà normal fún wọn ni ó wà normal bẹ́ẹ̀ bí nǹkan normal thing fún wọn so ẹ jọ kọ́ máa lè ṣe anything for now bá fẹ́ tọwọ́ sí protest tó ń ṣe for me èèyàn tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ tó bá jẹ́ kiri ó lè join wọn kó bá wọn máa ṣe protest wọn lọ kó bá wọn máa ṣe protest wọn lọ later wọ́n máa fi sí end corruption.
ẹ má bínú mo ní láti gbé kọ́ọ̀tù bàbá tí a fi pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn àwọn náà pè padà ẹ má bínú àìsàn ìgbà tó pè yẹn Mr. Lawal.
Hello sir.
A wà orí show báyìí kí ni discussion tí ẹ bá mi discuss láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ nígbà tẹ́ pè mí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ handbill.
Okay.
a sọ̀rọ̀ bá a ṣe máa gẹ́tì bá a ṣe máa ṣe ambi because a need the ambi tó pọ̀ gan a fẹ́ lọ sí àwọn local government bíi 10 so kò sí ìrànlọ́wọ́ kankan tá a fẹ́ fi gẹ́tì ambi that is why mo fi pé Koiki Media láti jẹ́ wípé kán ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ká dẹ̀ bá wa sọ lórí prógámù káwọn èèyàn ó dìde kí wọ́n ràn wá lọ́wọ́ 5,000 kéré 2,000 kéré 10,000 kéré gbogbo ẹni tó bá ní lọ́wọ́ kó ràn wá lọ́wọ́ kí wọ́n jọ awareness yìí kò tí ì débì kankan ó dẹ̀ yẹ kó lọ àrólùrànlọ́wọ́ ààrẹ nìkankan tó ràn wá lọ́wọ́ bá ṣe nídìí ìrànlọ́wọ́ lọ́sùn bíbá àwọn tó wà ní Kwara nídìí àwọn tó wà lóńdó wọn nídìí àwọn tó wà lẹ́kìtì wọn nídìí káàkiri the same thing Ọ̀yọ́ state odò ọgbẹ wa o ẹjọ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ o ànídìí ìrànlọ́wọ́ gan o.
Ẹ ṣé gan Mr. Lawal ẹ ṣé gan ni ẹ já lọ sọ́dọ̀ màmá wa ní Canada ẹ gbóhùn sókè màmá.
Hello.
Ẹ rà mà ẹ káàbọ̀ mà.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o.
Àwa ni ẹ mà.
Ọlọ́run á fún wa.
Àmín.
Ẹ jọ. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká ká owó ọ̀rọ̀ kan ọ̀gbẹ́ni tó kù yẹn ká jù lọ. Ó dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọdé kìí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọdé. Ṣé rí bàbá tẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ sí tọ́lá wọn níbi handbill.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ ha láàrin àwọn protestants.
Èmi kàn suggest yẹn ni àwọn ọ̀sán yẹn definitely but èmi kàn mú yẹn ní àbá ni so.
Wọ́n láwọn fẹ́ lọ sí local government. Àwọn ará ibìkan ní ìdí àwọn ibìkan ní ìdí. Ó ní pé program tiwa làwa bá lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni definitely but in between ẹ̀ náà ó sì máa spread ó máa lọ from one end to the other bẹ́ẹ̀ni. So ambi tẹ ó láti wà ní sẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ ambi yìí dàbí tó máa wà níbi kan tẹ́ pé tó bá ṣe ń nídẹ̀ kọ́ máa lọ access ẹ̀ kò kúkú ṣòwò ìbí kan tẹ̀bí pépà tó máa pé báwọn èèyàn ni tó máa lálàyé nínú so tábà ní pé bí owó ni.
Ẹ má jẹ́ ká kó lọ sí ìtọ́jú protest lóòótọ́.
No, yeah, okay, no problem. Yeah, can be reviewed. That's fine.
Wọ́n lè rò pé a fẹ́ hijack. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tó ń bọ̀ fún yẹn sọ tó dàbí ìsọkúsọ. Wọ́n máa ṣọ́ ẹni tó fẹ́ bọ́ síwájú. Ó mì pé táwa bá lọ pé kábíò ó mì pé àwa là ń sponsor.
Okay.
Wọ́n lè wo bẹ́ẹ̀ ni à ń sọ.
Ó yé mi tẹ́ ń sọ àgbọ́yé.
So kábíò fún wa yẹn ibi tí bàbá yẹn sọ pé àwọn ti ní ìdí ẹ̀jẹ̀ kan máa kó lọ síbẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ní wọ́n ní ìdí from house to house káwọn máa pè let them continue their job but ẹ má jẹ́ ká get involved nínú protest.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni ẹ kó ọ̀rọ̀ àgbà ẹ já lọ sí Morocco lọ́dọ̀ alàgbà wa Owólabí ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò bàbá wa ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
Ètò láti Morocco ni o.
Àti rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ jọ ṣe rí kan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí ni wípé brọ́dà wa tí wọ́n pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn wípé kí a má tí ì sún mọ́ àwọn tó ń ṣe protester lọ́wọ́ mi ní fẹ́ ká fọ́ lóru àìdí àbẹ́yẹn. This is an opportunity time for us láti jẹ́ pé káwa náà jáde. Ṣé àwọn èèyàn tá a ti ń wá káàkiri tẹ́lẹ̀ láti gbèríko most of àwọn tó wà nínú ìlú gan wọn most of them ò gbọ́ kíní yìí. Mo ń bá ẹnìkan sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lánàá ọ̀pọ̀ tí ẹni yẹn ṣe tẹ̀lé wọn lọ ṣe protest ní Aláwùsá tó ó ń sọ fún mi pé àwọn ṣe protest yẹn di 3:30 lóru lòun tó padà sílé. But these are the people tó yẹ pé mò ń sọ fún wípé ṣé kò mọ̀ wípé October wà pé gbogbo Yorùbá ṣe kíní ní about 50 something ó lóun ò tiẹ̀ gbọ́ ó ní kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò mọ̀ wípé Yorùbá ṣe protest ní October 1st tí ẹni yẹn ṣe tẹ̀lé wọn but ó ṣe mo ń bá many people sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n sọ pé tó bá yẹ pé àwọn mọ̀ ni in fact àwọn náà lead the protest yẹn whereby opportunity tí Ọlọ́run fi kó àwọn people yẹn jáde for now lélẹ̀ ká tó wọ́n máa sọ pé kéèyàn kan tó wọ́n máa pè at this time pé ká tó wá sùn mọ́ wọn by this time èèyàn mélòó la fẹ́ lọ máa bá nu yàrá tó fẹ́ gbọ́. So time lélẹ̀ yìí tí àwọn tó ń ṣe ẹ̀sà àti bá yẹn ń ṣe tiwọn ibẹ̀ gan nínú àti ẹ̀ ti bí wọn gan tí wọ́n ti máa sọ wípé òkè kan tẹ̀ báwọn mú àǹbìlì Yorùbá nation gan. This is the best time fún wa lélẹ̀ láti spread information yìí because gbogbo èèyàn tí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation ò kàn tó ń wò pé gbogbo wọn ní ẹ̀sà sí ti kàn gbogbo wọn náà ti jáde kúrò nílé. So èmi kò fẹ́ sí best time mi láti spread information yìí the time that everybody wà lórí títí yìí lọ. Ẹ ṣé gan.
There's another signal I've just picked coming from Abuja, the ongoing protest from a brother of mine, Deji Adeyanju, that is also right in Abuja. This is the one in Lagos. Sherry or Anbill is not just for, definitely it can be reviewed. We can lọ sí protest láti fún wọn. But ibi kan náà láti máa pín, ibi tá ti fẹ́ pín yẹn náà, ibi tó ti máa ṣàǹfààní fún gbogbo wa ni. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe kókó, ó wà important. Ẹ jẹ́ lọ sí Scotland fún ẹni tó ń pè wá. The image now you're watching now is a live feed from Abuja on the current protest. Ẹgbọ́n sókè alàgbà.
Ṣé rí lórí pé àjẹ́ àtẹ̀wọ́ pé kán pín ilé Oòduà yẹn àjẹ́ àjẹ́ because àwọn èyí táwọn ọ̀tọ̀ bá ṣe fáyọ̀ bí ọmọ ẹni ìgbà tí press máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ dìbà yìí àwọn ráàlì kékeré tó ń ṣe yìí náà máa fi pín leaflet press.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣé kò yẹ yín báyìí? So àwọn bọ́ọ̀ ìṣẹ́ rí nǹkan yẹn ọmọ Yorùbá ni wọ́n ìgbé ilé Oòduà tá a fẹ́ gbà sí Yorùbá nìkan fẹ́ gbà kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó fi ń bòjú kò dẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan tí yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ wá ṣáì fún pé ìtìjú wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé kàn tìjú la gbé wọn nínú. Àwọn ìjọba tó ń bọ̀ pàtó lẹ́yìn àgbà yìí mọ̀ pàfẹ́ lọ. Ọ̀gbìn náà fọ̀ fẹ́ bọ̀ tìjú mọ̀. Tọ́ta bá ń pín ní ẹ̀rí bàtà àwọn ẹ̀yìn jáde nǹkan tó ráìtì láti àṣẹ revolution àti fẹ́ lóun fẹ́ lọ revolution kò sẹ́ tó àjá nǹkan táwọn ọmọ yẹn nǹkan táwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣe náà nǹkan táwọn sọ. Pètè bá wá sílẹ̀ yìí o ìtura máa dé amalgamation 1940 o àárín láì wọn ni this is the only solution. So àwọn tó fẹ́ pé ká má ti pè yẹn ká ní children my brother this thing is not a nǹkan tí wọ́n fi hàn it's confirmed ẹ jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wá sí ìbí náà máa pa àwọn printer tó mọ̀lé a máa produce a máa lọ pín fún wọn ṣe ẹ̀rọ sáàdì báyẹn ẹ gbàgbé pé sójà kan fẹ́ tó wọn àjà tuntun yẹn bó tí kò tí ìjọba fẹ́ ṣe ìjọba ti pay this our opportunity now láti pín fún àwọn boys yẹn ẹ ṣe kò nílẹ̀ yìí so ẹ gbàgbé àwọn tó pè mí táyìbọ̀dì náà fi hàn sí ẹ̀wọ̀n sọ́ọ̀rì gan-an bí ká fẹ́ àwọn tó pè tó sọ pé kí ni o but ẹ jẹ́ ká pé kí ni yìí àsìkò tá a lè pín lé léyìí ok ẹ wo bọ̀bọ̀ ìyàwó Oòduà akọ́ni bọ̀bọ̀ tó gbá màmọ́ nìyẹn ó wà lára wọn náà ọ̀bọ̀ kan bá jẹ́ ṣé bọ́ọ̀ Oòduà ní ó wà lára wọn ẹ jẹ́ sọ fún wàhálì máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní London ọ̀la àtàwọn tá a jáde ní rálì Oòduà gbogbo alámájáde lọ sí sáà níwájú parliament ní ọ̀la all over UK so kí là ń sọ lẹ́nu so ẹ ṣe gan ojú òní tì yín láti ṣe wọ́n ṣe fún ilẹ̀ kálí méjì tó wọlé.
Once again, we only have about 15 more minutes. Let's go another caller. Jẹ́ ká pé kí caller yìí náà tún sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀. Hello caller.
Hello ẹ̀ka sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí wà ló sọ̀rọ̀.
Ètò ni ẹgbọ́n sókè ọgbọ́n yín.
Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ rally tàbí ṣe fún Oòduà nation. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbà ọmọdé a máa ní láti jáde kó tó di pé NSAS ti máa tán lẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n a ní láti wà careful pẹ̀lú location kí nìdí tí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé tábà wò ó sìn ní ìlú Èkó gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣe NSAS wọ́n ń ṣe ọmọ Oòduà nìkan ló wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ pọtàkì àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà dẹ̀ dá wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ pé everybody ló wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àtàwùsá àti everybody ló ń protest gbogbo wọn fẹ́ kí SARS yẹ báwọn béèrè fún Oòduà nation so tábà wọlé sáwọn tó ń ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lára a máa jẹjà ìgbé torí pé kò ń ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ náà ló fẹ́ kí locational break especially tó ń ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ for example sí àwọn Nàìjíríà táwọn tí máa sọ pé bóyá fẹ́ ṣe ìlú wọn pé tábà pé Nàìjíríà báwo làwọn ṣe máa wà so tábà ń ṣe Oòduà republic nínú wọn ò lè fẹ́ rí nípa ẹ̀ so a ní láti choose location wa carefully because mo rí ní ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ bóyá bí Ọ̀ṣun state ń sìn báyìí Ọ̀ṣun state àwọn pé Yorùbá ló dominate ibẹ̀ ó máa easy àti match maybe very close to àwọn tó ń ṣe NSAS then wọ́n lè rí nǹkan tá a ṣe because nǹkan tá a ṣe lọ́kùnrin kan first awareness ni nǹkan tó ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ awakening ni àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀rù bà àwọn èèyàn tó ti sùn látọ̀dún yìí
lọ́sẹ̀ ń jí.
ọ̀pọ̀ ń ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá tó lọ́wọ́ ti sílẹ̀ because gbogbo location náà ló ní problem báyìí gbogbo location náà ló ní problem látòrí asu wọ́n tí a fẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe analyze ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá nìkan ló ní problem but àwọn tá a need fún struggle wáyé I need everybody location náà ọmọ Oòduà la need because I need àwọn èèyàn tó máa wọlé sí wa láàrin tó wá dà wá láàrin o so irú Ìbàdàn sìn bóyá táwọn tó ń ṣe ensas bá protest ní Ìwó road káwọn Odùduwà wà ní Agodi then àwọn tó wà ní Ìwó road yẹn tó máa ń gbọ́ pé àwọn Odùduwà republic bára ẹni tó bá wù ó máa gbé flag yẹn ó máa gbé ensas ilé káwá join wa but ká máa ṣe together pẹ̀lú wọn yẹn báyìí ẹ̀ ń tà wá ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbàgbé pé protest ni ensas ń ṣe o rally làwọn fẹ́ ṣe ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn gan ní àwọn èèyàn tá a fẹ́ waste on location náà gbogbo apáta la máa fayọ̀ gidi wọlé sí.
but tẹ bá wá ní ká ṣe rally tẹ́ ń sọ nísìn tí rally tẹ́ ń sọ rally so that means pé direction táwa máa lọ kò ní jẹ́ direction táwọn ń lọ.
no tá a bá jọ rìn together ọṣẹ tó bá fẹ́ ṣe fún ensas wọ́n máa ṣe fáwọn èèyàn wa ọmọ Odùduwà tó bá máa ṣubú dé according to bó ṣe yé mi sí ọmọ Odùduwà tó máa ṣubú ní time struggle yìí ó gbọ́dọ̀ understand nǹkan tó ń ṣe òṣìbó ìgbà tó bá kú tán ló máa understand pé kí ló ń kú fún because nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ò tí ì rí ìyáwó yẹn dáadáa o but ensas yẹn ti yé ògbà àwọn tó jáde náà ṣe bínú jáde Odùduwà nation tá a fẹ́ grab àwọn èèyàn tó wà ọmọ Odùduwà tó wà ní ensas wọ́n ní láti get nǹkan tá a ṣe then wọ́n máa choose mi ò bá àwọn ensas lọ ó join àwọn Odùduwà republic.
Okay.
bí mi ṣe rí sí nìyẹn sá.
No problem. ẹ ṣé gan ni. Anyone that has the knowledge of gbogbo printer ọkọ̀ máa ní kẹ́ send a template sáwọn they will now rework on it ẹgbẹ̀rún tí ẹ ti ní ẹ fẹ́ template we will send those templates across as well. Okay, there's another thing I'm told that is currently happening as well. A lot of things is happening. Wow. It's not easy. Okay, this is another caller. Hello, caller. Hello. Láti Malaysia. Okay.
Ṣé rí kọ́lá kan tó sọ pé kọ́má ti gbé awareness àti kíní kan yìí. Bàbá láàárọ̀ ni o. Ọ̀rọ̀ wá dàbí ẹni tó ń ṣàdúrà ní kọ́lọ̀ ṣàánú wa. Ọlọ́wọ́ fún ní àánú kan tó bá tó ń bá.
Báwo la ṣe fẹ́ get handbill ìyẹn ló important. Ṣé rí gbogbo tó tẹ̀sí sọ fẹ́ sọ yẹn báwo la ṣe fẹ́ rí handbill ìyẹn gan ṣẹ́rí yẹn gangan ni kókó ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ apin ní protest wọn ní pin ní protest a sì ní di handbill yìí báwo la ṣe fẹ́ get handbill.
Handbill yẹn kò ṣe nǹkan tó le ṣẹ́rí àwọn tó wà nílé. Tọ́ba ti máa tó yóò ṣe wáyé mo ní ọ̀pọ̀ náà ọ̀rẹ́ tó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dáadáa.
Ṣé ẹ bá wa sọ fún wọn kọ́ ṣe tó bá ti rẹ́ẹ̀dì kẹ́ pè wá ṣé ẹ bá wa bí mélòó lẹ máa rí bá wa ṣe 1,000 copies 2,000 copies bí mélòó ìyẹn la fi gbọ́.
Tí bá ṣe sọ fún wọn máa print ẹ lọ because lọ́wọ́ tó wà yẹn sí everybody àti mọ̀ pé everybody is gbogbo ẹ̀ ti shut down so ó máa fi yẹn fi ṣiṣẹ́ lọ títí ẹ lọ.
Ọ̀dà ẹ̀hún náà so now ẹ náà máa bá wa ṣe nísìnyí ṣe kọ ètí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀rí gbogbo tí èèyàn kan sọ yẹn ẹ fi jẹ́ ká fi ṣẹ̀rí yẹn àtúnfi ń divert away from ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ gbọ́ gangan pé bá ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ handbill ẹ fìyẹn sílẹ̀ a máa pín ní protest àbí pín ní protest ìyẹn kọ́ ló má tà nísìn àìtí ẹ̀ tí ní handbill ọ̀hún gan ta fẹ́ pín ní protest tá à ń pariwo pé a máa pín ní protest àpín ní protest ìyẹn ní ká sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí àtúntò ń divert away from the conversation so.
Okay, kò sí wàhálà èmi máa short cut sí mo náà ọ̀rẹ́ dáadáa tó.
ẹ bá wa gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó bá ti ready so ìgbésẹ̀ ni kẹ́ bá wa gbé nísìn tí ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn tó bá ti jiná tó bá ti ready kẹ́ pè wá àwa collected kò ń ṣe èyí tí àwọn èèyàn máa sọ pé a máa ṣe o tí à ní gbọ́hùn yín mọ́ o gbogbo ẹni tó bá promise pé ṣe máa bá wa ṣe ẹ bá wa ṣe lé o ẹ má kọ̀ wá pè pé torí pé ẹ kàn fi sọ̀rọ̀ lórí afẹ́ fọ́nrán ẹ má ṣe bí àwọn politician tó ń donate táàrí kankan o àní kẹ́ fún wa lówó nísìn ẹ lọ ṣe fúnra yín kò kúkú ṣe ń tá máa tà tẹ́ bá kó lé wa lọ́wọ́ because if otherwise the awareness will just continue online as much as we can but for now this is the situation once again a very good afternoon aunty mi kan ti pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan máa pè yí padà nísìn ọ̀dà pé ìgbà tí alàgbà yẹn pè gbogbo ẹni tó ń pè nísìn ọ̀rọ̀ handbill yẹn òun ló ṣe òun ni ó ṣe ṣẹ́rí gbogbo tí ẹ fìyẹn sílẹ̀ ó ní kankan tí mo fẹ́ fi wọ̀n wá ni mo ṣe ń bend down báyìí something was sent to me and I'm trying to upload it so that gbogbo yín náà lè láǹfààní àti rí because for every time I'm looking at my phone I do get information as well this country that they think is not working àwọn tó ń ṣe protest yìí tẹ́ bá rí a lot of ọpọlọ tó ń gbé kalẹ̀ this government needs to shut down as quickly as we can. Hello.
Inú yìí tèmi bá ṣe ẹ̀fọ́ ọmọlúkà orí program kan tọmọlúkà ti ṣe tó lọ sí òwe náà gbà ọmọ máa ń fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀.
All right, no problem. Okay. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá máa ṣe ẹ máa ṣe kò kí ń pọ̀ jù tó bá lè ṣe 10,000 pieces ránṣẹ́ sílé jẹ́ kó ṣe ìwọ send ẹ̀ sáwa àwa wá mọ bá ṣe máa lọ gbé kúrò lọ́wọ́ ẹ ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ gbọ́n àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísìnyí.
Ancestor must go. We withdraw all our votes from Buhari and the members of House of Representatives from the judges of the ló ń jẹ́ Tinubu mi tàbádé. We don't agree. We don't agree. We don't agree. Answer. We don't agree. We don't agree.
All right, let's leave that for now. Let me note that. Let's take more calls as well. Very good afternoon, caller. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon. I just want to say that I think we call it flyers.
We call it flyers here, but they call it handbill in Nigeria. Yeah. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah, human rights. Yeah. Crime against humanity.
It is crime against humanity, and they have the right as a citizenship, and then have to be maltreated, And this to show them that does Black lives matter, even to the Black country? Does it matter? Does it matter? I think today, I think it's on I saw it online, by the UN Secretary.
Yeah.
But I guess worry and want him. Why wait and want this? Please get this thing. Or do you like and join? But now you go out the way it does not matter. They're running Yoruba. So I said the Yoruba, you can.
Yeah.
Most if you look at most of the Igbo youth, most of them, all that Yoruba names, they're more or less like Yoruba.
Then
if you put the clients there, even if we take the polls like where you have to the laptop, yellow, whatever, if they want to sign, it's up to them. If they don't want to,
they'll walk away. Then
if they want to join, it's okay. But that they are whining. For me, for example, I'm not just saying, like I have brothers and sisters that they might the same brother the same father. Okay, just to say that like people who are living there, they want to become a British citizen. If they want to join, for them, you got the better Yoruba. It's okay to buy their perfect sign. To buy their sign, it's okay. Please do the flyers. But the rural dictatorship, I feel that both should be combined because a lot of people, a lot of youth, they're not aware.
They're not aware of what Borara, after Paro for our what Borara.
Yeah. It's been going on for over 2 years now. We know it. People achieve more. A lot of, maybe let's say about 60% of people, they're not aware. To be honest. No, I'm telling you. So if you don't want more, I'm going to join. Why the only thing I follow my show, we go on your quantity. Only you have to go on and become your quantity. The rally and board should be joined together. It's all on the same ground of the human rights. It's the same. It's the same for the freedom of expression, freedom of assembly,
freedom of expression, and you're right.
Story. Your own country, so if you don't have, and then even people want black country that is well, don't even write their corruption, education systems are bad. You know, no roads, no water, and these are life basic necessities. You live in the West, you know that. How many times I want to know? They tell me. This is what I've been reading, and this has been going on. And this is what the hospital to see. The jobs are not good. Like the same thing that you're doing, they're fighting for. So if there's a communication, and you're not doing it, and some people don't do it. And somebody say, no, do. Also, yes, actually, they actually don't do it. I don't know, doing it. I don't know, doing it. Question to have funny. So that's the West, you know, best. Actually, social studies, those are medical necessity. Actually, study, we do this. We have shelter.
Then shelter.
You need shelter, food, educator. You know.
Without that, you know, nothing can happen. One of the most important things, the basic things of life, shelter. We need it. You need food, regular food. You know, and you need clean water. And you look at many water does a lot of things. Because I need to know money, but I thought about two things cost you. Then
you know, you know me. I want to even or in a concrete something cement. You know me. You don't know, go taking the water. You know, some people don't even have toilet in their houses. So, but you're writing me or not writing, you're all fighting for the same thing. It's not injustice.
Injustice.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. You know, because I think when human being, in one Africa, it looks like the animal kingdom. Even animal kingdom, they have
they are not respected.
Management.
They are not respected. That's the problem.
Together. Right. I don't know. I don't know. Very shit.
All right.
I don't know how they do that.
Okay. All right.
You know, but if it's here.
Okay. No problem.
Because there's a lot in front of me here. I live around up minister. And Shemakino won't go. 5,000 flyers. For cheap, 5,000 is about 50 pounds.
Well, I mean, our cheaper because the exchange rate. Yeah. Because the bá ṣe ní báyìí báwo la ti ṣe fi gbé délé so ó wà better kó ṣe nílé. Ó wà better kó ṣe nílé. Yeah. All right then, no problem. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Maybe on your WhatsApp, I can tell. Please, it's the same thing. You can go out. Enjoy.
Ìyá làwọn èèyàn ṣe ń lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n pín oúnjẹ fún ọ̀rẹ́ pẹ́pẹ́ ní serious food so ẹlòmíì ti sọ de home àdìbẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ láti máa capture wọn ìbáwọn náà là ń rí nílẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀ báyìí nísì tó ń mu drink tó ń so ibi wọ́n ti jókòó nísì kò sí information kankan lọ́wọ́ wọn even àwọn tó ń ṣe kinní gan tó bá yẹ pé ó yẹ kó máa fún wọn ní kankan tó wọn máa kà lọ́wọ́ tó wọn máa bọ̀ náà òkú àkóyè kan ṣe fàájì ni but àwọn fẹ́ kọ́ understand ibi táwa ti ń bọ̀ so ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣé gan ni my sister. Yeah.
They don't know the woman, they just I get to do one lost back, but do I go wash to do one. But they're going on more, don't you go even don't need to be your computer with your camera. One excellent book with your camera. I see you want to show that it's going to take a moment. On Jamie, I think it's
very come back in law. Or internet. That's why we have to create, create it USB one, So the USB one is why we created that so that people can, get this and then send it to your loved ones, on a flash drive, all the videos, so they don't need any internet to watch it. So so all right, I'll speak to you as well. All right, after the show, no problem. Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Let's take a few more calls. We have another caller, Mamawa Akinwumi. About mute the background here.
Hello, brother.
Hello, ma'am.
Mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa printing yẹn ni because mo wo live wọn kan sọ pé wọ́n ní di flyers.
Our life then, yeah.
So mo ní àwọn bíi mẹ́ta kan ní ilé, àwọn kan ìkan wà ní Bàrígà, ìkan wà ní Ọgbà, ìkẹta wà ní sáìdì Agége.
Okay.
So wọ́n dẹ̀ lè print àwọn flyers yẹn.
Okay.
But little amount lèmi máa lè fún wọn tó máa fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ but owó tó kù kọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ó tún wá depend lé iye quantity tó fẹ́ àwọn ṣe wà pé bóyá bíi 20,000 ní àbí 10,000.
No, ìtẹ́lúkálukú bá lágbára ni tó bá ti ready àwa collect it ni. We want people just to do the little they can do and then we collect it from everywhere. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. So ibi tó lúkálukú bá ti lè support, that's what we're asking for. So yeah, kò bá jẹ́ 1,000 pieces ní tó bá ti ready ẹ̀yẹn jẹ́ káwa mọ̀. A ní kí wọ́n wà lọ gbé ìbí Nàìjíríà ni wọ́n mọ̀ bó ṣe máa débi tó ń lọ.
Logo yẹn logo tó máa lò nǹkan.
Òun náà ni màá send yẹn sẹ́yìn so ẹ̀kọ́ fọwọ́ rẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ printer ni.
Yeah, okay, send it sí yẹn.
Màá send it sí yẹn. All right, ẹ ṣé gan ni. All right. I'm gonna wind down from here because I'm also now a bit of tiredness have kicked in so that I can just take my break. I'm not sure whether my auntie wanted to speak or there was a video I played now earlier. I think it's another police. Maybe she will be able to explain because she sent the video to me. Okay, all right, but Sheikh Asoro after the program. Hello. All right. Okay, Sheikh Asoro after the program. All right. So that because if not, the conversation will still total. That's a private call. I would like to say thank you to everyone. Like I said, we are pushing to get the awareness out. Awareness is the key. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tẹ́rìn rí tán rìn bí oríṣiríṣi tó lúkàlùkù tó ń dùn wọn lọ́kàn. Inú wọn náà wà ń bẹ̀ tí ọ̀fẹ́ Nàìjíríà mọ̀. But we need the message to filter through properly. This is a ṣẹ́rí bọ́ ṣe fún oúnjẹ wà rẹpẹtẹ sẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ti di carnival báyìí. But in between that, our gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kí our lose focus. We must not lose focus. A Yoruba self-determination is very, very important. Like I said earlier, the first set of the memory stick is already here with me, as you can see on your screen. Let me come back so I can make sure that I can see myself as well properly. So all these are the memory stick. We've ordered some from China as well, but for now I have about 10 pieces. If you have the interest, let me know. We will load all the videos on it. We send it to you. You duplicate as well, and then you give this as gift, especially to those in Nigeria. Kilode, come down. So you can give that to your friends, loved ones in Nigeria. They would not need any internet anymore to be able to watch it, because we will have about close to 20 videos of all the ones that we've done before, and we can post it to anywhere apart from Nigeria, where we know that it might take longer to get there. But we can post it to you in Germany, in France, because the system works. I'm sure you understand why I say we can't post to Nigeria. But you can then take it from me and then start giving it to your own friends and family. So that is another area that I've been able to, to think. We are thinking of more other areas. We talked about the radio. It's still in the process. I spoke to those in, I don't want to mention the state. They're working on another area where our message can filter apart from, the leaflet, distribution. The more awareness. Do you know that they've already announced the date for 2023 election? I bet Igbo. We haven't got the time. Only if you want another election to hold. We are saying we don't want election to hold. But they have already released the date. February 18, 2023 is the next election. Oh, you just heard that from me. Yes. INEC have released the date. So look at it now. October now till October next year is 1 year. And from next year this time, it will be less than 3 months or 4 months before they will be thinking of going into that election. And we must be ready to disrupt the system before then. Nigeria can shut down before then. Only the Lord knows and the Creator knows when Nigeria will finally break. But before we let it break, we must now push it. Opinion ẹni yẹn ẹ fi sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Opinion tí ẹ mú dání bẹ́ẹ̀. Ní time. Èmi calculate time. Èmi sọ fún yín pé inú Aso Rock lèmi wò báyìí. pẹ̀lú ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn north àwọn sultan of Sokoto ibẹ̀ lójú tèmi wà àti etí mi wà ṣẹ́rí gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn distraction ni o gbogbo tá à ń rí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ìláyìíká wa distraction ni because wọ́n ti sọ fáwọn governor south west pé tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gbégbèsè kíákíá kẹ káwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ kúrò lórí títì a máa gbégbèsè mi o I hope there will not be a coup from the intel that we are getting àǹtí kù bá dẹ̀ wọlé ẹ̀mọ́ tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ o wọ́n máa lé governor kúrò lórí oyè ni o wọ́n máa fi military administration sí lọ́wọ́ gbèsè o ìtọ́ bá ti mú wọn ṣe kù o rò pé kú ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ okay you think there cannot be a coup and that is why we must make our own awareness to be up there and we haven't got the time. This is not the time that we play. Yes, it's good that we have so many people talking online, but we need to move down now quicker. Ìsàlẹ̀ ló yẹ ká wà nísìn. Òkè tá dúró sí yẹn, tá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí social media. Ìsàlẹ̀ gangan ló yẹ ká wà nísìn. Door to door, house to house. Àdìbò 2023 káwọn yóò tètè kó tètè máa yé wọn. We haven't got the time at all. The time, we are all working. Every one of us. But let me tell you, if you want to play election, in terms of fish, only ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ ti pọ̀ jù. Every time people call it, mama sọ yẹn mọ́, okay, mo ti gbọ́. But in terms of máa ṣe, abẹ́ ẹkùn mi ló wà. Tabaro pé máa ṣe election ní 18th of February. Ká tutù ẹ̀ dànù. Ẹ tutù ẹ̀ dànù. Ẹ lọ sọ fún federal government pé èmi sọ pé kó tutù ẹ̀ dànù. Tabaro pé máa ṣe election ní 2023. Èmi ò mọ̀ nílẹ̀ Igbo, nílẹ̀ Hausa, àmọ́ lọ́dọ̀ tiwa àní ṣe election. Ẹ forget ẹ̀. Gbogbo tèmi máa ṣe ibi báyìí ló wà. Orí yìí ló gbé sí. Ó dẹ̀ wà lábẹ́ ẹkùn. Tabaro pé election máa hold. Ẹ ti ní ká má sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ mọ́ ọ̀nà ọmọ Yorùbá ò kì í sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ ní tẹ́ máa ń sọ fún mi ní ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ti pè mí mo dẹ̀ ń gbọ́ sí yín lẹ́nu ẹyọ kan péré mo kàn sọ tí wọ́n tán yàgbẹ́ sára ẹyọ kan péré ẹ wá imagine millions tó wà lábẹ́ ẹkùn 1 year from today nǹkan a máa gbóná ni a máa gbóná ṣé ilé ìtọ́sí rí tán eléyìí gan lè shut Nigeria down but federal government might roll out the military. But because the international community is now beaming their eyes right inside Nigeria, as you can sign petition and poll, is because we are going through the peaceful. Tó bá di pé gbogbo ẹ gbóná rẹpẹtẹ tó ń gbóná, bọ̀ kó tó gbóná yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kó yé àwọn èèyàn dáadáa. Ìyẹn lè rí tàwọn sá nísìn, ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kó yé wọn. Kò ń ṣe Yorùbá nation la fẹ́ gbà lórí social media láti máa gba Yorùbá nation ni. No! O rò pé ní social media tá jókòó tá ti ń bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ láti gba Yorùbá nation ni ìsàlẹ̀ gángan láti máa gbà á ẹ fìyẹn sílẹ̀ àwọn ní Koiki má lọ́lé ẹ fìyẹn sílẹ̀ lásìkò bá tó àsìkò tí tó ni ẹni don come home àná máa da gbogbo ẹ̀rú ẹni kan máa wálé ilé Ọlọ́run iṣẹ́ ìgbà tá a bá da gbogbo ẹ̀rú àwọn kan máa rà olúkálùkù ò ní ráyè ta rẹ̀ nígbà tá a bá ti fẹ́ dàrú wọn ò ní ráyè pé Koiki Media kan wà nísàlẹ̀ mọ́ torí pé kò ń ṣe Koiki Media nìkan ló máa jà ṣé Koiki Media làwọn tó ń jà ní Nàìjíríà nísìn ni ẹwà àwọn tó jáde nísìn ṣé mo fún wọn lówó ṣé did we send any money to them ẹwà àwọn tó jáde nísìn in their numbers and they are not giving up they are still there and it's growing every day tó bá dẹ̀ lé wọn kúrò lórí títì ẹran ti Abidjan àti mórí rẹ o wọ́n ìgbà tó ti fọ́ kò ń ṣe kinní kan ìpadà Abidjan kò ní dáa tí wọ́n bá force àwọn tó wà lórí títì jáde nísìn tó push wọn away the government can do that but I hope they have the strategy. I don't have to tell them the strategy. They can push the people out but only strategy tó máa lò ní but strategy yẹn ó lè wà bloody. Okay, now think of it. Think of it pé àwọn tó dúró sí Lekki toll gate yẹn nísìn. How do you move them away from Lekki toll gate? without killing somebody. Àìtí mọ̀ tó ń bọ̀. Èmi ò worry nípa yẹn. But I am worried if people are killed. The government will know that we are not going to take it easy with them. Because ẹni tẹ́ ń pa ọmọ Yorùbá náà ni, ọmọ Igbo ni, ọmọ Ṣẹ̀kírì ni, human being ni. Go and tell them that election tó announce yẹn, àwọn ò ní ṣe election, àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ò ní ṣe, ṣẹ́rí à ní ṣe election, ọmọ Yorùbá ò ní ṣe election ní 2023. Èmi ò mọ ìlú mi o, problem tí wọ́n nìyẹn. Tell the international community as well. Let them look at my face very well. Let them put it on their database that this is a madman. Yes, that they will not hold election in 2023. I am saying it live. I have said it in Trafalgar Square. So it's not something that you thought I'm sitting there and saying. I have announced it. Go and watch the October 1st rally. That Nigeria, we will not hold election in 2023. I am speaking to the international community from the UN to the EU. I want to man and say observer. Not Lord Tiwa. Election don't say only the last one. This is the last government. This government. Thank you.
I just using it.
Yeah, you keep using it. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Omodua. And also fún wọn pé this is the last government. The last government before everything fold up. So let them not give all our leaders. I'm not talking about those nasty. I'm talking about our own organization to get us out. Let the international community be delaying them. We will then go through the other route. Let the international community try to delay us from leaving. Why must it take so long? Nigeria. I know I say Nigeria. Must that be something that has to go like another 10 years, 3 years? What negotiation are we doing? What negotiation are we doing? I said we are not interested in Nigeria. Yoruba people are afraid that duro. That's what we want. It's according to the international community. Why are they going to hold us? But they will now want us to say that they are coming to do observation of an election. Ní rí ṣe èmi ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ní rí ṣe láíláí ni mo sọ. Wá di à ń sọ pé a fẹ́ kúrò nísìn. Dá wa lóhùn. À ń sọ fún yín pé a fẹ́ kúrò. They are watching. Oh, you think the EU are not watching? They are watching. They watch all the program. The United Nations, they have people that watch this program and give them a write-up report, and they hide those reports. We are telling them now that we want to go. We are no longer interested in Nigeria, but they will now come and say they want to send their own observation team to come and monitor one election. Ní rí ṣe election only hold, but we only have 1 year, every one of us. This is not time to sleep and joke. This is not time where people get carried away. This is not the time. This is that 1 year that we want to end the whole thing once and for all. Anytime, Eric, anytime, you think I want to be coming here and be talking for the next 2 years? Anytime here. Anytime here. So you want me to be talking to you and be saying, hey, I'm at the part 330 something. You want me to be sitting here every day for the next 2 years, 3 years before we get Yoruba nation? No. Anytime here. Ṣẹ́rí àwa ò ní time yẹn. Tí bá dẹ̀ ní àwa kò ń ṣe mí nìkan. Ṣé báwọn ọmọ kan ló wà níta nísìn? Àná àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n gbóná wọ́n yẹ eruku ni. Let me show you a video of some of these youths. Ṣẹ́rí by the time tó máa fi di next year, àwọn yẹn tún to grow díẹ̀ sí. Let them understand ibi táwa ń lọ. Ṣẹ́rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe ń boil yìí, àwọn tó ń boil wọ́n pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ rò pé mi nìkan ni mò ń boil. Ẹ wọ àwọn ọmọ yìí. Let me play this video. Kẹ́tẹ̀ rẹ́rìn díẹ̀. Let me play the video. Okay, I think let me play from the one I have the template where Sanwo-Olu went to Buhari and came back and is now dealing with the Lagosians. Oni Sanwo-Eko. Eric Ojade lánàá, don't deny. Let me play that video. Kẹgbọ́ táwọn ọmọ kékèké. Ẹ rò pé mi ni mò ń boil. Ẹ rò pé mi ni mò ń boil. Àná ní selection. Ẹ lọ sọ fún gbogbo àwọn ọba wa pé I respect wọn. Àmọ́ by this time next year, tí politician kan bá wá kunlẹ̀ fún wọn pé excuse me, pé òun fẹ́ gbé gbàgbó. orí adé mo respect orí adé o àmọ́ this time next year ẹ máa ríran wò a máa mọ ọba tí ó wà pẹ̀lú wa gangan àti tó sì pẹ̀lú wa nítorí pé by that time politician ti máa lọ kanlẹ̀kùn lọ́bọ̀ ọba kan pé òun tún fẹ́ gbé gbàgbó òun fẹ́ níbo ló ti fẹ́ jẹ senate tó fẹ́ jẹ house of rep níbo ló ti fẹ́ rí yẹn ṣe nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjì aláwọ̀ afẹ́ lọ́wọ́ sọ pé ó fẹ́ jẹ house of rep lé wa lórí àbóyá wèrè ni kí ló dé àná afẹ́ lọ ìwọ ń sọ pé o fẹ́ ṣe senator o fẹ́ ṣe governor bọ̀bọ̀ kan pè mí ní 2 weeks ago I think I said it here mo block ẹ̀ dànù ni ó pè pé èèyàn kan ó fẹ́ ṣe governor PDP ní Lagos 2023 àbí kí ni yóò gbogbo tá à ń sọ yóò gbọ́n tá à ń sọ ni ó wà London ó fẹ́ máa prepare 2023 ní Nàìjíríà ẹ rí wèrè ẹ rò pé mi máa jókòó síbẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ máa pariwo nígbà yẹn ni ẹ ní sí nílùú ìmọ̀ nígbà yẹn àti máa gbéra ó rò pé máa jókòó sí London máa pariwo pé Nàìjíríà máa break ni eléyìí tá à ń ṣe nísìn à ń warm up ni à ń warm up gbogbo yín ni à ń prepare mind yín ni mo ti sọ fún yín go and save money one way ticket make sure pé owó yẹn ó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ síbí kan ó rò pariwo orí social media lèmi ṣe ni ó fẹ́ kí mi máa jókòó sí bíbà aláwọn àgbàlagbà tó fẹ́ lọ́lé ẹ̀jẹ̀ kọ́ lọ́lé aláwọn bàbá tó ti ṣiṣẹ́ tó ẹ̀kọ́ wà nílé nísìnyí wọ̀lẹ̀ lọ́lé kò sí security ó wá ń sọ pé kèmí máa fa ilé títí a máa end there kò ní sẹ́ election ní 2023 go and tell them ẹ lọ sọ fún gbogbo àwọn politician yín let me play this video for you kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rí ẹ rò pé mi nìkan ni mò ń bọ́ìlì ni ẹ tí ì rí wèrè ẹgbẹ́ play kìíní ìdí ẹ̀ tí mo tó ń bọ̀ season film ni ẹ níwò tán ẹ gbọ́ àwọn ọmọ yìí bó ṣe ń ṣe ìgbọ̀n ẹ̀rẹ́rìn tó ń bọ̀. kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? ọ̀hún lè ṣe ẹ̀yin lẹ má sì yá yín. Tẹ̀lé àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Let me bring it here so that you can see it properly because I have a lot of other image there. Àníyàn tó ń pè mí sẹ́ pé òun fi máa ṣe fídíò kan fún òun kan tó fẹ́ ṣe election ní 2023 àbí lè ya wèrè ni. Àná afẹ́ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ó tún sọ̀rọ̀ 2023 ní gbogbo tó wà níwájú àwa yìí. Ẹ rò pé n fẹ́ máa jókòó sí bíbáyìí fún 1 year 2 years ká máa sọ pé yẹn we are going now kì máa jókòó sí bíbáyìí we are going now. We are not. A ní ká short gbogbo ẹ̀ dáhùn ká fọ́ sẹ́rí gbogbo táwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣe nísìn protest yẹn ẹ kàn make sure pé káwọn monitor pé government will attack wọn kò dé harass wọn etí yín inú aṣọ rock ní kó wà ẹ forget gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí títì o ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn north wọ́n prepare bá ńlá kàtàlà fún wa ibi tẹ́tí tèmi wà nìyẹn o mo kàn fẹ́ play video àwọn ọmọ yẹn again mo tẹ̀ ló wà àwọn ọmọ tó dáa ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tó ń sọ àwọn ọmọ tó dáa. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa sì yá yín. Ẹ̀dá ọmọ yẹn, àwọn ọmọ kòròdú làwọn eléyìí. Àwọn ọmọ sókè bọ̀. Ẹ̀gbọ́n we are not here for violence. Mo tẹ̀ láì gélé tó wọ fún yìí. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa sì yá yín. Ẹ má sì yá yín ní ogbó yín. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa sì yá yín. Ẹ sọ fún àwọn politician yẹn. Owó tó fẹ́ kó jẹ máa tètè kó jẹ nísìn. Nigeria will end. Níṣẹ́ election ṣe 2023. It's not election. Tábà ti rí break before now. Ìgbà election la máa break gbogbo ẹ̀. Ṣẹ̀rí ìtàn ṣe lọ yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa ṣe lọ. Tá a bá ti rí break between now and that next close to the election ìgbà election yẹn la máa fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú pátápátá ẹ lọ ṣe rí pé olú ọmọ gan jáde pé òun kọ́ lòun rán wọn o ibi tẹ́ ti máa mọ̀ pé sẹ́ fire for fire ní gbogbo àjọ wà wọ́n ní MC Olúọmọ wọ́n ní ta ló ń jẹ́ MC Olúọmọ ta ló ń jẹ́ ẹ lọ sọ fún bàbá Aládò orúkọ tèmi ni Yomi Koiki pé tó bá rò pé o máa rí election 2023 ṣe ó lè rí ṣe sẹ́ bàbá Aládò òun ló di gbogbo mú ṣe mú bàbá Aládò ló ń pè gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ pátápátá tẹ̀ ń gbé ẹ máa lọ gbé gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ̀ fẹ́ gbé wòlíì ló ń bá yín ṣe ni àfáà ló ń bá yín ṣe ni babaláwo ló ń bá yín ṣe ni àní àwọn Oòduà náà fẹ́ lọ sẹ́ Odùduwà náà fẹ́ lọ we are going anybody tó bá sọ pé ìtagbé dání pé o fẹ́ block ẹ̀ pé kí ọmọ Yorùbá má kọjá pé ìtagbé dání ìwọ ọmọ Yorùbá o wá fẹ́ block ẹ̀ o ń ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá ọmọ Ìgbò ní ẹni ọmọ Haúsá ní ẹni òyìnbó ní ẹni international community ní ẹni international community fẹ́ máa suck blood àwa àwọn ìyá ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà nísìn wọ́n wà lọ́sibítù tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ bí kúrú wá tí wá ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn tán 40 years wọ́n lè lọ́lé àwọn bàbá àgbàlagbà wọ́n wà l'Amẹ́ríkà wọ́n lè lọ́lé kò sí healthcare kò sí anything every one of them they can't go home nobody can go anywhere ìyẹn lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ kẹ́mi jókòó tì so ẹ̀fẹ́ kẹ́mi náà máa drag it for 10 years no we gonna end it once máa end ẹ̀ pátápátá ibi tó bá gbà in tó bá gbà la máa fún àmọ́ ẹ ti ní ká má sọ tó fẹ́ gbà yẹn àwa náà gbé dání káwọn náà máa lọ prepare àwa náà prepare but be prepared that there might be a coup in Nigeria ẹ lọ sọ fún wa coup kò rán anything o coup Yorùbá máa lọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ láta sílẹ̀ ni tó bá overthrow government láàárọ̀ yìí ẹ̀rí wèrè mo ní sọ tí a bá fẹ́ ṣe ẹ fẹ́ kí n sọ ẹ̀mí pẹ́lú mi ń wẹnu mi báyìí pé yóò yá sọ jáde no put that one wọ́n ti ní kó máa fi wọ́n náà máa fi sábẹ́ kùn èmi náà ti fi sábẹ́ kùn ẹyọ kan tí mo sọ ṣe rí bó ṣe mi gbogbo wọn gbìgbìgbì ẹyọ kan lásán la kọ sọ yẹn. Thank you very much everyone. My name anikeya picture yẹn sẹ lẹ́mọ́nù yàrá ẹ̀ ìwọ politician lẹ́mọ́nù yàrá ẹ̀ sorry look you can decide to come on board after this time next year because maybe you don't want to talk now. One of our politicians kò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn ẹ̀wọ́n sì wà nínú ìjọba no problem. Ṣé rí pé àtàkì yín àpè yín àfi yín sílẹ̀ but next year next year all the Yoruba politicians you will see fire because I know by this time next year your poster your ẹ̀yin ò pè ní àbí handbill gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́tí máa ṣe ẹ fẹ́ máa lọ deceive àwọn màmá wa nínú village ẹ fẹ́ máa lọ parọ́ fún wọn gbogbo rọ́tẹ̀ ti pa 20 years of democracy 20 years of nasty failure olè ní gbogbo yín olè ní gbogbo yín from the House of Rep to the Senator olè ní gbogbo wọn ọmọ olè ní gbogbo wọn olè. Ìwọ tí wàá fẹ́ gbé wa lọ sínú oko ẹrú wà ní ẹ ká tó lọ campaign ká tó lọ ṣe election kan election wo nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kò sí election the last government tó wà light alive the last government tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà lélẹ̀ in tó bá gbà ni máa fún ẹ rò pé máa jókòó sí London máa pariwo nígbà yẹn ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wò lọ. Have a very good afternoon and thank you very much. You know when I play the anthem that gbogbo ẹni tó fẹ́ ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Look, tàbá ti send the flyers kan sí yín ẹ send ẹ sọ́wọ́ printer yín wọ́n máa mọ tó máa ṣe sí all they need is just take off especially ṣe rally tí ó wà lórí ẹ̀ just plain amalgamation has ended let us start pushing that out so kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Thank you very much my sister on YouTube MC Olúọmọ yẹ̀bá ọ̀nà ológun ó ní kìíní òun ṣe jáde ta ló ń parọ́ fún ó kọ́ àwọn èèyàn síta kọ́ ló máa ṣàwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ léṣe ó wá ń jáde ó ti rómùgọ̀ ẹ sọ fún gbogbo wọn èmi ò tẹ̀ kíá àti bàbá Aládò àti Sego àti kinní kan kí gbogbo wọn ṣe rí nítorí fi ń ṣagbára kọ́ lọ hard mọ́ sí but 2023 ibẹ̀ lọ́ ti máa mọ̀ pé agbára Oòduà fún rẹ̀ ó ti dìde Oòduà fún rẹ̀ ó ti dìde láti fẹ́ gbà tó kù Oòduà fún rẹ̀ ó fẹ́ jà Oòduà fún rẹ̀ ó ti rẹ́dì àníyà ẹ ti pọ̀ jù sẹ́ ìyàtọ̀ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjìrè ń jẹ́ ti pọ̀ jù ẹ lọ sọ máa nà án ẹ lọ sí Saudi Arabia ẹ lọ bá àwọn Yorùbá ṣe ń jìyà ẹ lọ sí Libya ẹ bá àwọn Yorùbá ṣe ń jìyà, ẹ wá sí UK ẹ bá àwọn Yorùbá ṣe ń jìyà, o torí pé wọ́n gbé UK olùkọ́ ìjìyà, àwọn ọmọ ẹ ìyà tó máa fi wọ́n jẹ láàkúlìjà láìlì. Ṣọlá àwọn ọmọ tàbí tẹ́ntẹ́n ń dúró pé the British now wo wá fi ìyà jẹ bàbá ńlá ṣé gèsè wọn lára. This country will change. Kò lè lọ báyìí títí. Great Britain will not be like this forever. America will not be like that forever. Canada cannot be like that forever. Let us go now and prepare and fight for a Yoruba nation. Don't deceive yourself that your children have international strong passport. It will never be like that. The world is changing. Ilé ayé ti ń change. Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn náà lọ gba nation tiwa. Let's prepare. Let's start from the scratch. Let's build. We have everything we need. And let us fight it to the end. Gbogbo kí nǹkan tó bá gbà ní ká fún. And let us be prayerful. Let us be prayerful. The message tí wọ́n sọ fún wa ní gbogbo ìgbà ni pé let us remain prayerful. Let us remain prayerful. Whether Muslim ni ẹni, Christian ni ẹni, oníṣìṣẹ́ ni ẹni, it doesn't matter. Pé ìrìn àjò tá à ń wò níwájú wa yìí, Ọlọ́run bá wa ṣe délẹ̀. You think I want to be coming here after another kinikan, go to the next year, Katuma answer the same. Maybe anytime here. 2 years. Kí mi máa jókòó máa sọ̀rọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ for 2 years. No. I no get that time. I no get that time at all. So better kájọ wọ ṣòkòtò kan náà. Ìtọ́ bá ní kó gbé jáde, ìtàwọn náà bá ní àwọn náà gbé jáde. Fight to finish. Ẹni tó bá kù, á kù. Ẹni tó bá kù, à mọ̀ pé I win battle. Battle làwọn fi jà. Wọ́n ní ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ jù, àfi tó kù sílẹ̀. Thank you very much everyone that have joined me. I won't do any late night broadcast. I need a bit of rest. The one we did yesterday, it became of Vitara Mikusi. And I haven't had enough rest. So I'm gonna finish now and then go and sleep. And then we prepare again. Thank you very much and have a very good afternoon. Let's play the anthem. And you know what we do? When we play the anthem, it is the end of the road this afternoon. Today's date again is 16th of 10th of October. It's exactly 15:26. I am creating my own footprint. My footprint is, I want a Yoruba nation. I hope you're doing the same thing. Bye for now. Share yeah, sing. Tẹ̀síwájú ọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ òdìdé lọ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ̀. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Enjoy that music. I'm going to put for a few minutes and then I'll start closing the broadcast one at a time. You're not going to hear my voice and then you will just continue to hear the music behind the scene. Bye for now.